If there's anything I forgot to do is turn on the dang filters on this thing. 1 second. Actually, let me turn on the background music in the meantime. Yeah, gotta love cable management. But yeah, we're continuing. We're still celebrating. We're just chillaxing for a little bit, and everything should be back to where it's supposed to be. So, with all this like thought of food on my mind, and since I was just in the kitchen like moments ago, I thought it would actually be we could just start things off relaxing a little bit, just watch some food related videos. After all, there's some stuff I don't mind and I like to watch with you guys. I think there's this one video I haven't. Jeff reacts to there it is. There's a video called The Italian Chef Reacts to Carbonara, and apparently it seems like the dude is just cringing at everybody's preparation of carbonara in general. Now, mind you, like carbonara may be like a simple rustic Italian dish, but there's still like a technical level to it. I am like such a food nerd geek, it's amazing, really. Okay, anyways, let me also go ahead and get that up. There we go.
Video chicken stock.
All right, here it is. I haven't made carbonara before, but I think I've had at least like one good plate of carbonara, but yeah, let's see what this video is all about. Let me go ahead and turn off the background music in the meantime. And we might actually get a touch of Uncle Roger again before I want to do a game or something tonight. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Chicken stock.
Well, this is starting out fantastic already. Hold on. I need to make sure the display is working.
Video recipes on YouTube. Chicken stock.
There we go.
What have they done? Chicken stock in carbonara. No! Why the parsley? Hi, and welcome to Vincenzo's Plate. Today is going to be fun. I'm going to watch and react to 5 popular video recipes on YouTube. The video recipes are about carbonara. Oh my god, it's going to be fun. So, the first video we are going to watch is a video from Tasty.
Oh no, it's going
That's
to...
a page I already love, so that's my first reaction.
Oh
And
boy.
it's called Pasta Carbonara. Can you cook these right? Let's watch it.
Oh
and
no.
Let's see.
He's gonna be disappointed.
Hi, my name is Ryan.
Looks like a nice
and
guy.
I am going to try and cook carbonara pasta.
And I'm Claire, and I'm going to teach you how to cook carbonara. I want to make sure there's a good amount of water in your pot as well. So now that the pasta is just softening up in the water, it's just enough that I can start moving it around and ensure. Even though the pancetta has a lot of fat that's going to render out, you still want to use a little bit of olive oil.
She's saying you have to use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil for the guanciale or pancetta. Yes, I do that too sometimes because if you don't have too much fat on your pancetta or guanciale, big cheek, you might need a little bit of oil. But in Italy they don't do it because the guanciale in Rome is just perfect and full of fat, and the fat creates the oil that you want.
Parmesan.
Of course, like everything in Rome just tends to be better because like Rome just has the most pristine Italian food out there. That's why people go to Rome for, you know the story.
And is from a cow's milk cheese, so it's going to be a little bit more subtle than the Pecorino Romano.
Yeah, sorry, my friend. If you want to do it right, you don't use Parmigiano. You need the rich, salty flavor of the Pecorino cheese. There's no other cheese you can use.
That's why we're going to use two different ones, because the Pecorino is going to be a little bit tangier. And I'm pretty much going to go half and half for this.
Okay, she's going half and half. Okay, that's acceptable. Half Pecorino, half Parmigiano. Yeah.
I'm going to put some egg yolks in here, as well as a few eggs. And to the eggs, so some recipes have garlic, some don't. So what I like to do is just kind of meet it in the middle. And what I'll do is just kind of place the garlic clove under my palm.
Garlic is a no, no, no for carbonara. Carbonara is just eggs, pecorino, pepper, and guanciale or pancetta. Guanciale or pancetta are full of flavors, and trust me, you don't need any garlic.
I mean, how badly can I actually mess this up? We're both using the same ingredients.
This guy's good, I like him.
I'm gonna put this in, and I'm just gonna, wait a minute, this can't be right. This cannot be right. I was told not to scroll. You know what'll fix this? Is this cheese right here.
He's trying to fix it, he's doing a good job.
You gave me 2 eggs, what else
Very
am I supposed to
creative.
do with
Okay, she managed to
So it's
cook.
definitely al dente, which is good. It still has a little bit of bite to it. And that's actually perfect. So if it's already totally cooked all the way now, it's going to be overcooked by the time you finish your sauce.
She didn't show us the most important part, which is when you switch off the stove, you put the pasta in there, and then you straight away put the water and the cheese. Well, the reason why it's important is because if you leave the cooktop on, you're going to create a scrambled egg.
So at this point,
That's true.
I think I'm ready to add my egg mixture. And you want to do this pretty quickly. So what you're going to do is kind of move the pot as you add this. Want a little bit of green at this point, you could put in a little bit of parsley here. And that is spaghetti carbonara.
No. No for parsley. I want to see the creamy carbonara. That's what is going to decorate our pasta, together with the guanciale or pancetta. You don't need any greens.
I am into this. It's very good.
You see, it doesn't
Now
look
your
creamy.
next date, you'll know.
Very dry, my friend.
Right. Oh, yes.
You want the carbonara to be creamy. Okay, now we're going to watch one of the most famous cooks on YouTube, which is Binging with Babish. Really love this channel, great channel, great videos.
Let's go.
Let's see if we can do the carbonara.
Alright, so before we can make carbonara, we've got to make carbonara, which by definition is made with guanciale, a type of pork jowl. It is very delicious, but a little hard to find, so if you can't find it, you can sub with pancetta if you're in a pinch.
I have to say that guanciale doesn't look right. Guanciale should look more like pancetta with a little bit more fat. Okay, so that looks more like ham.
Into a medium bowl or measuring cup goes 3 large eggs and 1 egg yolk for a little added richness.
Great. I love this. You use the entire eggs and then you put the extra egg yolk for richness. Well said.
The only other thing you're going to want to add is a whole lot of freshly ground black pepper. We're not adding any salt yet because guanciale can vary in saltiness and we don't want to oversalt our dish. As soon as the pasta is done, we're dumping it directly into the saute pan with the guanciale. Well, you want to work quickly here because the only thing that's going to cook our egg slurry and make it smooth and creamy is the residual heat from the pasta.
Ooh, okay. It didn't switch off the cooktop. It is extremely important at this point you switch off the cooktop. Otherwise, there is a high percentage that you're going to create scrambled eggs pasta.
We're going to taste for seasoning. Mine needs a little bit of salt. Then you can optionally toss the pasta.
You just added salt. I don't think you need to add salt. Guanciale is salty, the pasta is salty, pecorino and parmigiano is salty. You don't need salt at the end.
And finally, it's time to plate up. I like to use a carving fork to twirl the pasta into a giant cylinder like this one.
I've never seen using a carving fork. I like it. I'm gonna do it.
There you have it, folks. I'm going to say it one last time. Carbonara. And at this point, I'm going to ask all Italians to leave the room because it's time to make carbonara. This
It looks good. I really enjoyed it. Just a couple of things you need to change, but no, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna watch the modern carbonara. Here we go. We have tasty again.
Oh no, he's gonna be
Parsley.
disappointed.
Olive oil, okay. Bacon, no. Guanciale or pancetta. It's just different flavors. You can do it, of course, but it's just different.
Oh, what's up,
Here
Jink?
we're talking
Yeah,
about
you can't
authentic
post links. You
carbonara,
have to
okay?
get permission.
Garlic. No. No garlic. Look at that. Looks burned. You don't want garlic. Chicken stock.
This boy had a chicken stock. No, whoa. This
What
dude,
have
this
they
dude
done?
it.
Chicken stock
Oh my
in
god.
carbonara. I'm speechless. Heavy cream. Okay, do you know why chefs have started using cream many, many years ago? Because by the time it goes from the kitchen to the table, and then the people talk on the table, it might take maybe 5 minutes for the person to eat it. The carbonara will get stuck together. And at the same time, I believe not many people know how to do the right carbonara, just using eggs. So that's the reason why they use cream, because it doesn't stuck, the pasta doesn't get stuck together. But if you're making carbonara, you have to use eggs. And to prove to yourself, to your friend, to your partner that you are a good cook,
You watch something
you
together?
use
What do you want to
eggs
watch?
and you create cream with the eggs.
What is it you want to watch? You just can't link something in the chat because like that's not allowed. Also, welcome. It has been like a hot minute or so since I last saw you. Oh, whoops. That's not right. Some Twitter video? Hold on a second. All right, let me just give you permission for like for a quick minute or so. You can post the link right now. Just let me see what you post. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Honestly, especially since that anime tends to like really be an edgy one, and I don't know what it's not really something like I would really want to like watch and at the moment. I know people do like the Death Note anime. It's just edgy and emo, and it's just a play, and it's just a like it's just a medium for like mixed emotions from people. Cause even if you like such an edgy emo anime, like you can't just flex around your goods around public places because not many places are accepting of that of your souvenir. It's a cult following, but it's not going to be as widely accepted as maybe Tokyo Ghoul at a convention. So I'm not putting that up. Anyways. Alright, at least they added Pecorino, so. But it's clear that he's disgusted.
No, why the parsley? Everything is wrong. Maybe the only thing I can accept in this video is parsley, nothing else.
Hey, what's up, Philip J. Fry? How you doing?
Okay, now we're watching a popular recipe from Guga Foods.
Yes.
They're making Wagyu black truffle carbonara. It sounds really good. Let's watch it.
This is black truffle. Unlike the canned stuff, black fresh truffle is completely different. I've had the canned stuff before, but nothing compared to the real deal. You're eating Wagyu, it has already a tremendous amount of fat, so always save the extra.
So this guy is using the Wagyu fat to replace the guanciale and the pancetta. This sounds very interesting.
Yep, indeed, Philip. We were actually cooking earlier, and I decided to pop open some YouTube videos too, because I'm still pretty hungry for food content. So, and also, we got some more totally not sponsored material to celebrate for 1.5K. I wonder how Pulse celebrated 1.5K. That was like an early milestone for him. But yeah, totally not sponsored. This is some good stuff. definitely probably on the same level as me enjoying some Guinness, so. Is he hating on Guga? No, he's so far he seems to be taking interest in Guga.
For my pasta, this is the one. I got this one straight from Italy, and as you can see, it has black truffles infused into the pasta. If you are unable to find this one, I recommend you using any pasta you like, as long as it has a rough texture. If the pasta is smooth, it won't catch the sauce. And
Yes, if the pasta is smooth, it won't catch the sauce. Well said.
since I'm going all out, I'm not going to be using regular cheese.
Can we have a totally sponsor account? Hey, welcome Mailbox. Yeah, we should. We should. And thank you, Philip. Thank you. Oh, are you going to be working, by the way? Because it seems to be work hour for you, and I'm just here on time celebrating. Oh, might as well just pop it open. I've had more than one can of beer before, especially in college.
This is the real deal. It is Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy.
Guga, I really like you. You're a good guy, and I really like what you say, and you cook well. But pecorino, in this case, I always go for pecorino, but especially now that you have Wagyu, which is very delicate, you want a rich cheese, and the pecorino is what you want. That's to give you the nice contrast. Pecorino, salty and rich. Parmigiano is a bit too delicate, I think, and Wagyu is also delicate. So both cheeses and Wagyu are delicate. Put the pecorino.
I have a son, so no
My
day off.
carbonara
Oh,
sauce
man.
is pretty straightforward. Start with 3 egg yolks, beat them fine, then added my cheese.
Okay, he's a chef who likes to use egg yolks. I believe to keep it traditional, in my recipe I always do carbonara with the entire egg because in the old days,
How's your son
nothing
doing,
was
actually?
going to waste.
Hope he's not
and they
giving you
use-
too much
the
trouble,
original
man.
recipe use the entire egg. But lots of chefs today, lots of modern chefs, they tell you to use egg yolk. So he's not doing anything wrong. He's choosing to use egg yolk. I like to use the whole egg.
If you've never made carbonara sauce, the trick is to boil your pasta. Once that's done, drain it but reserve a little bit of the pasta water. In a saute pan, you would throw the pasta in, then
Well said. This guy is so good.
the sauce that was just made, and throw in the pasta water until you get the consistency you're happy with. The biggest tip I'm going to give you is to keep mixing so you can emulsify everything together into a sauce. Keep in mind that you can always add more water, but you can never take it out.
What's gonna happen now? The meat looks fantastic. Good creation. I really like the creation. Truffle is perfect. Everything is perfect.
We have our beautiful pasta here. What do you think, Angel?
Well, it looks crazy.
It does look crazy. It looks good, but I have to say I will use the same pasta, same cheese is okay. The truffle, oh my God, beautiful creation. Just the meat, I don't think it will give you the right carbonara flavor. I will just stick to the guanciale or pancetta again. I find the meat a bit too soft, which is not gonna give you the same
Oh yeah, gotta
texture
love Angel.
pancetta or guanciale.
Angel is a meme now.
And I think bacon is much better that way. So I think I can use Wagyu for bolognese, for any type of sauce, maybe a nice red sauce to go with it. But the way it is, it looks a bit too dry to me. But the guy said it. It's a Wagyu black truffle carbonara. It's a wow pasta, and it is a wow pasta. Well done, Guga. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna try and make
He's
it perfect.
always, when are we going to eat?
We have another video to watch, guys. And
Uh-oh.
this video is a video by the grandfather of Italian cuisine, Mr. Antonio Carluccio. You can't go
Oh,
wrong, right? Let's see.
let's
I am
go.
Antonio Carluccio. Welcome to my kitchen. I show you how to make the real carbonara. Most of the people, they get it wrong, and I will show you why. Now, this is
Such a
boiling
great guy.
water to which we add, in the ratio of 10 grams per liter of water, salt. Has to be like this.
We really miss him.
And immediately then we put in, has to be boiling, a pasta. In this case is sort of spaghettoni, the biggest size of spaghetti.
See how important this is? He's not using spaghetti, spaghettoni, which is thick, square spaghetti. They absorb the sauce more, and they are the right pasta.
10 minutes. And,
Wow.
no oil, please.
You don't need to waste your oil in your pasta. Water, never, never. Okay? You just need to use a large pot, and that's how you do it. That's how you cook it.
Now, for the original carbonara, you need the guanciale, which is the cheek, the pork cheek.
See, it is important. You have to use guanciale. It is tender on the inside and crunchy on the outside.
And the only thing you have to do now to make the sauce is to take good olive oil, put it in the pan. There you are.
Now, I want to say one thing about the Godfather, because I do use the oil as well, okay? Extra virgin olive oil, if my guanciale is not like the Italian one. This guanciale looks very fatty. There's got lots of fat on it, so maybe you can avoid to add the oil because the fat will create a lot of oil.
Oh, lovely color. Look at this. To be a little bit naughty, I take just the yolk. This, you don't add any cream. Absolutely forbidden.
Forbidden. No cream in your carbonara. It's forbidden.
So this is the beginning of the sauce. So we put a bit of parmesan. In Roma, they use also pecorino cheese, which is a cheese to be grated. They are fresh pecorino and aged pecorino. But it's lovely to have a little bit of this.
See, what he's saying is right. Also to your taste, you want to use Parmigiano because it's more delicate. I understand. Also, you know, Antonio's from the north of Italy, which is Parmigiano, is more popular than Pecorino. Everyone says in the UK, in Australia, in America, that you want to balance it out with the Parmigiano. Okay, I don't understand that. But if all of these guys are saying the same thing, then it means something. So maybe you need to tell me what this means because I don't understand it. So you please explain it to me with a comment below.
Sure.
I wouldn't put any salt here because the bacon here, it's quite salty. Should you be not wanting the fat, I show you a little trick. Here we are. And do this. You absorb a little bit of the fat and you take it off. So the pasta seems to be doing well here. The taste now should be enough. I switched off the guanciale because it's too hot, and it's exactly what I don't want to be too hot.
Yes, thank you, master. You don't want the pan to be too hot. Yes, hot, but you have to switch it off. Otherwise, you get scrambled eggs.
And also
Let it
burnt
cool
guanciale.
down in doing this, and it shouldn't be too hot because what is going to happen now should be the temperature enough to coat the egg around the pasta.
I just want to eat it now. I want to eat it.
And now it comes the pièce de résistance, the actual sauce. And now we stir it like this. And this is the carbonara. And now the last touch, parmesan or pecorino, depending what you like. And in my opinion, also a nice touch of pepper. This is pecorino.
Of course, it's a must. Love it. Love a beautiful presentation. This is the way I grew up eating it. Just one thing, we have evolved, and to make it perfect now in these days, carbonara should be made with a creamy, must be extremely creamy, okay? I have an old recipe of carbonara where I make the same way Antonio just did. It's a bit, not drier, but doesn't have that much cream, okay? I did it exactly the same way a few years back. But now I've evolved like everybody else, and I make my carbonara very creamy, and that's how the perfect carbonara should be done.
And this is the real carbonara.
It is the real one.
And it's exactly how should it be, creamy, without adding cream, because this is the usual thing. Like this is just fantastic.
Just fantastic. Just fantastic.
Yeah,
There's
'cause you
nothing
got, like,
wrong to that.
olive
Nothing
oil,
wrong to that. I was just
guanciale
saying
fat,
You can make it
egg.
a little bit more creamier. But this is perfect. So here we had 5 different versions of carbonara. The tasty ones didn't like it. The basic with Babish was pretty good, not perfect. The Wagyu carbonara with the truffle, ooh, that's something I really want to try. Maybe without the Wagyu, or maybe just use the Wagyu fat. And Antonio is just beautiful to watch. So if you want to watch a recipe, just watch Antonio because he does the perfection. He does it perfect. Or you can just come and watch my video on Vincenzo's Plate. I'll show you to make my carbonara, approved by Romans. So thank you for watching this episode. We will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia. Oh, e ora We don't have food. Vincenzo's plate.
Oh no. Now we have this reaction here where he's just reacting to Gordon Ramsay. Should we just... Oh my god, should we just hop over to the Gordon Ramsay video? Cause I'm really, really curious now. Like, and plus, this isn't just like 15 minutes of like 5 videos in total. This is 15 minutes and 16 seconds of him reacting to Gordon Ramsay's carbonara. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how to feel about this. Oh boy. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the video. He might be really upset because I know Gordon Ramsay likes to cook like regional dishes in an unorthodox, like non-traditional fashion. Oh my god. Let's just watch it. I'm very curious. His face already is pretty good. Believe me, like when I see Gordon Ramsay try to perfect Asian food, I honestly feel this man. Like, dude, the same exact way. Oh my god. So I kind of feel him there, honestly. I really, really do feel him there. Actually, let me see if anybody has reacted to me, air fryer experimentation. Not yet, it doesn't seem like. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and see how this guy reacts to Gordon Ramsay. He always says this is my spin on a traditional dish, but his spin is not always going to be the very best. I remember he was like at a traditional Chinese dim sum place in the UK, and he was trying to make his own dim sum, but he will never please the masters of Asian cooking.
This pasta is making me bomb. It's a nightmare. Kitchen nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. But he is the nightmare. Gordon Ramsay is the nightmare.
Oh no.
Hi and welcome to Vincenzo's Plate. Today we are reacting to one of the most popular carbonara videos, and it's a video made by Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, no.
He abused so many people in his life.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
And now it's time to take revenge. I'm taking revenge, guys, for all of you who were abused by him. Now, he's a great character. He was very aggressive. Now he's very sweet. He changed so much, as you can see in this video. Guys, he made carbonara, which he was terrible. That's how I start my video. So let's watch it together and let's see step by step all the mistakes that he made.
I need to down this can.
Love thy neighbour. Now, welcome to Ramsay in 10. Hope you're well. What an amazing week it's been. And first of all, a big thank you.
What a nice guy this guy became. I mean, if you watch the videos from 10 years ago, he was not nice.
Come on, Garrett!
That's just Hell's Kitchen.
Keith and Garrett, they've just got all quiet. None of you are working as a team. Where's the lamb sauce?
That's how he used to be, and now he's so sweet.
No, because I haven't actually started cooking yet. This is the prep, okay? Right.
Ooh, he throws salt on the floor. In Italy, we're very superstitious. We don't really throw salt in front of you, always at the back.
We should be putting garlic mushrooms inside the carbonara, but let me tell you something really important. In Italy, they do it with the guanciale, the cheek, and there's no cream and there's a touch of regular garlic, but hey.
Excuse me? Why do you say in Italy to do it like this? So why are you changing it? You're not doing carbonara. Why did you say in Italy we put garlic? We don't put garlic. Never put garlic in carbonara.
Yeah, not in everything.
All right, I understand. You're in England. You're saying, I'm in England, I can make it a different carbonara. But it's carbonara. So what if I make a burger and I don't put meat, I put mushroom? Is that, you still call it a classic burger?
Now that would be a
Come on,
re-exception.
You give us Gino de Campo, so at least we can give you is a mushroom and some garlic. What about some peas as well?
Mushroom, peas, garlic. There's nothing about carbonara. You're using bacon.
Okay, we've got some smoked streaky bacon, normal streak bacon, touch of
See, smoked bacon, first it's very thin, so it doesn't give you the texture that you want. You want the bacon, if you use bacon, or
Oh my
pancetta,
God.
or guanciale, the way it should be. You want that to be thick slices, and you can cut into cubes. You want that texture in your mouth when you have it, okay?
You know what's really interesting though is that like from the videos I've seen in carbonara is not really technically a difficult dish to make. And like if you can't have access to guanciale or like and it's just eggs, the right pasta and guanciale and the cheese. Although the cheese is probably the most difficult part to get because like in order to have the best carbonara, you need like the right kind of cheese. And depending on availability of ingredients, yada yada yada. Also at the same time though, from like videos I've watched of like Japan, there are convenience stores with pre-packaged carbonara. And I'm wondering if they're like decent or they just can't ever match like real Italian cooking. Because I know like if you're living in Asia, in certain Asian countries, there are only certain professionals who are licensed, who have the training from abroad to create like really established like European like international cuisine. So it just makes me wonder about that.
Also, pancetta and pig cheek is cured. Smoked bacon doesn't give you the right flavor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're definitely not the only one,
egg
Phil.
yolks, and beautiful spaghetti. Takes between 7 and 9 minutes al dente.
Now, this spaghetti is using this brand called Di Vella. They used to be so good in the old days, you know, in the 90s, in the 80s. Now, it just became such a big commercial brand. If you look at the pasta, it's almost orange. I don't recommend you to use this pasta.
Mushrooms. I've got a little bit of chili there, grana padano or parmigiano, some garlic, and a touch of chili to give it some heat.
Chili. So you're basically combining spaghetti aglio olio, pasta with peas, bacon or egg roll, mushroom pasta, and I don't know. There's nothing about carbonara in here.
I've never been a big fan of parsley, especially when they just dump it on the side of the plate and we chop that.
Why are you putting parsley? If you're not a fan, don't put parsley. Parsley doesn't belong to carbonara.
You've got to keep up. In, okay, let it melt, don't break it, and just twist that around, okay? Lid back on and bring that up to the ball.
Wait, what?
Now, like I said, the classic carbonara is done with a little bit of guanciale, but we're going to go a little bit more sort of exciting and just cut these.
He said bacon is more exciting. Are you kidding me? I mean, pig cheek is very exclusive, and that's exciting, my friend. Bacon, it's something you can find all the time and you eat all the time. That's not exciting.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Average, everyday meal.
Why streaky bacon, you're asking, okay? It's got the most amazing flavour, but more importantly, it's got a lot of fat on there.
It is good. He said there is lots of fat. You do want fat, okay? It is important, but it's just too thin, that bloody bacon.
That's true.
Now, from there, bacon in, okay?
This guy's really messy in the kitchen. He just put water into hot oil.
The secret here is to make sure we get a really nice colour on the bacon. Now, black pepper in, okay?
It is very, very important that when you cook your meat for carbonara, you cook it slowly. You want to get it crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. You don't want to stress the meat. Why is the pasta already cooking? It's probably cooking the bacon way too fast and in a very high heat.
Is he
And
making breakfast or
I don't
carbonara?
think you get the texture that you really want in the carbonara.
Why? I really like that sort of heat going in there. From there, take your garlic. I like leaving the garlic in, slice it nice and thinly.
Oh god.
And then you can actually keep them whole and take them out before you serve it, but
Why?
in like so. And then
His reaction.
2.5 minutes down. If you want to use garlic, which you are not meant to, saute the garlic before you put the bacon. Why are you doing the opposite?
Yeah,
This is basic, Gordon. This is basic.
turn that around. That pasta water is going to be absolutely Crucial in a minute.
That's right. Pasta water is going to be crucial because it's full of starch. And
It
that's what you
should be a
need
GIF.
to create the creaminess.
Mushrooms. Don't slice them too thinly, okay?
Actually, you know what?
Mushrooms.
Sometimes we just want a bit of bacon.
Let's record that.
You sort of look for the ingredients.
It gives you a little bit of body. What are you talking about?
A touch.
Hold on a second. Let's switch scenes real quick. All right, let's actually. Oh, sorry, switch capture. Let's actually grab that and record his reaction so I could turn it into it. His reaction at the garlic chopping. All right, let's go ahead and get this started.
Absolutely.
You know, that was actually kind of a little pea-brained of me because I just realized my Windows capture was just acting weird again. That's why I couldn't be able to get it. Okay, anyways. Center to screen. All right, now that looks better. Okay, let's try this again. So let me just shrink down YouTube. Mute myself, and let's just go ahead and just grab his reaction for the memes.
Crucial in a minute.
That's right. Pasta water is going to be crucial because it's full of starch, and that's what you need to create the creaminess.
Mushrooms. Don't slice them too thinly, okay?
Mushrooms.
Sometimes we just want a bit of bacon. Crucial in a minute.
Basic. This is basic. So
Going in there. From there, take your garlic. I like leaving the garlic in. Slice them nice and thinly, okay? And then you can actually keep them whole and take them out before you serve it, but in like so. And then
why is he using garlic?
2.5 minutes down.
If you want to use garlic, which you are not meant to, saute the garlic before you put the bacon. Why are you doing the opposite? This is basic. This is basic, Gordon. This is basic.
turn that around. That pasta water is going to be
Okay, now we can return to properly reacting to mushrooms. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I dig mushrooms in dishes sometimes, and the thing is with mushrooms is that, like, they are, they're actually very earthy, and not many people like the earthiness. This face is, oh my god, this man is so expressive, I love it. And why is English a difficult language?
That you're fine. You're not really fine.
Beautiful red chili. We have a rainbow pasta. That's what he's doing. We got so many colors in this. Bacon should be salt.
black pepper and a touch of salt in there. Just got a bit of bacon spaghetti. You sort of look for the ingredients.
It gives you a little bit of body. What are you talking about?
A touch
My god.
of black pepper and a touch of salt in there.
You put so much salt in there, which you don't need, man. Bacon should be salt. Okay.
Just one beautiful red chili. I know you're going to
They ask you how you are, you just want to say that you're fine. You're not really fine.
Beautiful red chili. We have a rainbow pasta. That's what he's doing. We got so many colors in this dish. There is nothing but carbonara. Would you buy a pizza margherita from the shop and then they give you a meat lover's pizza? Do you still call it pizza margherita?
No.
That's basically what he's doing. You're ordering carbonara from the restaurant and he's delivering you a rainbow pasta with whatever he wants.
I don't think you should have put chili in it.
Just Matilda, please, it's a touch of chili. Look at that there.
The whole chili.
Just call it Gordon Ramsay lockdown rainbow pasta.
But look at the soupy bacon. It looks expensive bacon now because all that fat's gone and that flavour's in there.
It looks like ham. It turned like a ham, to be honest to me. And I like the meat to be cut into cubes when you make carbonara.
Okay, I want a great banana.
You know, a similar analogy would be is to, like, if you cook down, like, really cheap piece of steak and you, like, throw in some other mix-ins in the pan and be like, you know what? That's just as good and expensive as Wagyu. Wagyu is its own category. When has there ever been such thing as calling something expensive bacon? Oh my God, Gordon! I swear to God.
Inside the eggs.
Grana Padano, that's the cheapest cheese you can get. Parmigiano Reggiano or Pecorino. Pecorino is the right way, the right cheese to use.
It's
for
expensive, but
carbonara.
worth it.
But Grana Padano, guys, come on. I know it was in lockdown, but someone like Gordon Ramsay, he can get all the ingredients he wants. Come on.
Now, I said you use a little bit of milk.
Milk? So now we're making a mac and cheese? What are you doing?
So I'm going to grate some parmesan on top of the eggs. And then look.
How aggressive
a
he's
nice
shaving.
Spoon of creme fraiche. Of course, milk is fine.
Sorry, what's creme fraiche? Is that double cream?
Okay, look. So you mix that up. The creme fraiche is really
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know what creme fraiche is, it's basically like it's sort of like a mixture of like milk and heavy cream that you like whip together, and then once you let it like sit and let it preserve, it becomes a little more like acidic and turns into like the right consistency that you want for serving the next day. So yeah, but at the same time, if you like, you can also use like a little yogurt and it has the same amount of acidity, or sour cream is just fine. Creme fraiche is just kind of like a fancy way of like making an acid cream in a way. Cream fraiche. Yes. You remember, Philip. You remember from South Park. You're a cultured man, you. Yeah, there's a lot to teach your son when as he's growing up, man.
really important. I'm going to put a little touch of water in there. Okay?
Should put pasta water in there.
I know, but if it's hot, it'll cook the eggs.
What?
Did you see what he did? I mean, that cream didn't look that bad. And then he added the water from the tap.
Why does he use
Even
tap?
the daughter told him, you should use pasta water. Gordon, what are you doing? You got so much experience on TV. You can't tell me you got stressed. I understand when you're in front of the camera, you make lots of mistakes. I do too. I do a lot because there's pressure. But you don't use tap water. Look, it's not the right carbonara cream. But I have to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. I'm sure it's tasty.
Now look at that colour. How beautiful is that?
Where's the fat?
It's not beautiful. I'm sorry. It's not carbonara for me, so it's not beautiful.
Dude, where's the fat?
Mushrooms, they're not ready yet.
No.
So, sorry, I cook my mushrooms at least 15 minutes to give the flavors.
Guess what next? Come on.
There's like... Hold on. Scroll back.
Guess.
Would you look at that pan there? Would you look at that pan? It feels like all the fat just straight up evaporated from the pan. Now, I know bacon is fatty and whatnot, but dude, it really feels like all the fat just took a hike. As they can't bear with Gordon's BS-ery. Oh my god. Like, I know bacon's fat just tends to render out, but like, you should at least have some fat left. It shouldn't get like soaked up by all the mushrooms here, but this legit looks like all the fat just stopped putting up with Gordon Ramsay and just straight up took a hike and said that we're out of here. I can't. If you're not gonna make carbonara with us, we're just gonna leave. Jesus Christ, even the fat just can't stand being around Gordon anymore.
Guess what next?
I'm amazed.
This is England. Some fresh peas.
Peas. And it's still called this carbonara.
Look at that.
I get it, he wants green.
Also, I want a nice full portion of carbonara. Okay? Again, correct the seasoning, the peas in there. Look at them lightly toasted.
He didn't put a little bit of peas. It's covered by peas. Gordon, I think your daughter would have done a much better job. She's good. She's on you. Like, she's telling you what to do. And you're doing the opposite.
Right, pick up a little strands. Add cream. A little touch crunchy. Should be 7.5 minutes.
That's how you taste the pasta. You did the right thing this time, eh? You didn't throw the pasta on the wall. That's how you taste the pasta. So, well done.
Okay, he did one thing right.
Using my idea.
Well done, daughter.
Two
well
things
done.
right.
That's what he was meant to do with the cream. Gordon, you're under pressure. I'm sorry. You abused so many people. You made us enjoy yourself abusing people. And now I'm abusing you to take a revenge on everybody. You are making a big mess in this video, in this recipe, and you don't deserve any views on this. Yeah! Don't take it too seriously, my friend. We love you, Gordon, but this is not a carbonara.
Again, this is about 30 seconds away.
Throw it against the ceiling.
Always.
If it sticks, it's done.
And if your fingers go through there gently, okay, it literally signifies it's done.
No, don't listen to that. Don't cut your pasta. Just taste it. If it doesn't taste right, you keep cooking it. Don't do any other thing. No wall, no ceiling, no breaking the pasta.
Nope, just taste it.
Yes?
Look.
No, Matilda.
The daughter Matilda, she's allowed to do it. That's cute. Well done, Matilda. You can do it. Not you, Gordon.
If it sticks on the ceiling, it's done.
Go.
Oh no.
No, look, like this.
Go. Tilly, where are you getting this from? Touch more water in there, please.
So they basically half of the pasta is on the ceiling, half of the pasta is eaten already, so there's not much pasta left.
Okay, water out. Okay, colander over. Drain. Put a little bit of that pasta water in there. Just a touch. Season the pasta. Okay, there. So watch. This is the most complicated part now.
The complicated.
Calm down,
Okay.
please,
I'm getting
Matilda.
used it too.
Calm down, calm down. And this is where it gets tricky.
Hey, Gordon, Matilda is doing a great job. Don't tell her off. She's a great cameraman. You are making the mistakes, my friend.
Eight in. Turn the gas down.
The gas is not down. Look at the flame. Look how big, look how powerful that flame is.
Just turn it off.
There you go.
You're-
Turn the gas down.
How can I do it? I've only got one pair of hands.
You said turn the gas down and you didn't turn the gas down.
Oh my goodness me, madam.
Helping you.
You are getting very cheeky.
I'm starting to believe that they created a video like this on purpose to get the views. Because, Gordon, like, this is not even a beginner that's this is such a mess. You made a frittata, but at the same time, it's a rainbow pasta. It's not a carbonara pasta.
Pass the in, okay? Pass the
Come
in.
on, you can
No,
actually
just-
try it,
Mix
quick.
that through. You're interrupting me. Please, where's my plate gone?
30.
And then from there, get a really nice twist of spaghetti. Twist it round. Garnish.
We're not going to have time for
What-
fresh
how-
parmesan.
How long?
Oh.
20
20
seconds.
seconds. And then the parmesan. But look at that. And in there. Parmesan.
What is it? So, you tell me, guys, what is it? You call this carbonara? If you do, then you're missing out on the real carbonara. We are in 2020 and you can find the right ingredients for carbonara. 2020, you can make carbonara. You can enjoy the real carbonara. Forget about Olive Garden. Forget about Gordon Ramsay. You want to learn how to make carbonara? I've got the video for you on my channel. It's the way to do it. It's easy and anyone can make it. You don't have pig cheek, you use pancetta. You don't have pecorino, you use Parmigiano Reggiano. But no peas, no mushrooms, nothing else, and no bacon. Guys, this is bad. This video was terrible, and Gordon Ramsay deserves a big thumbs down. Sorry, Gordon, but you have made a big, big mess. Sorry.
He didn't make a.
You get the carbonara. Anna Cornwall. God bless. Have a great week.
3 seconds.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. He's a great guy. He's entertaining. I love him. We all love him. So well done, Gordon. But I hope it was revenge. So, did you guys enjoy? If
No.
you did, put a like on this video.
Oh my
Gordon video,
God.
and learn from me how to make carbonara the real Roman way. Don't forget, if you add other ingredients, then you have to change the name of the dish, okay? That's how simple it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please write a comment below, subscribe to Vincenzo's Plate, and don't forget, every Wednesday on this channel, we are reacting to the most popular Italian recipes. Gordon, I hope I got the revenge and I can't wait to find another of your videos with some mistakes, and I'm gonna judge you. Thank you, Gordon. I hope to meet you in person one day. If not, I will keep attacking you.
Well, you're right about that, Philip. There are times when we feel hungry and lazy and we just don't want to completely prepare our own food, but our own prepared food is still like the best food to begin with. Man, I really cringed. I thought it really could not get any worse. And then he just... Why does he... I know he was adding aromatics at the end, but like... he still had the heat on very high. When you want to add aromatics in the end, here's the thing, like, applies to me when I'm making fried rice, when I'm making stir fry. If you want to put aromatics in the end, turn your heat down so you don't overcook your aromatics, or you're just gonna become getting bits and pieces of charcoal. The last thing you want is eating like burnt black pepper or salt in your food. Yeah, turn your heat down, and like they keep on saying, just turn the heat, like turn it off for carbonara, because your pan is already in high heat from cooking all the pork. What does Gordon do? Just keep it on, and he's pretty much got like mid scrambled eggs. You could see like, let me roll let me just roll the footage back. That was kind of cringe for me to see, not gonna lie. I thought it really would not get any worse, and I just, oh my god. Like, look at his pan. It's a freaking mess. Like, it should just be pure eggs, but then he just decided to add creme fraiche. He added tap water. But hey, if carbonara is meant to be the way carbonara is meant to be eaten, then that should be fine. Like, one time I made pasta aglio olio, which is pretty much just sauteed garlic and olive oil with red peppers, with red pepper flakes with pasta. That's what I did one time. The only thing additional note I added was some toasted pine nuts, just because to make it kind of like pesto-like. Although it's not traditional for pasta aglio olio, because I didn't have, like, you know, whole pieces of garlic, but the flavored pine nuts really compensate for the texture. And I feel like if you're gonna add in elements that don't belong in a traditional pasta dish, just make it a side. Okay, so just completely make it a side, pair it with the pasta, that's it. Like, you want to add peas and mushrooms, just make it a separate sauteed side and pair it with the pasta. And then, at the same time, and you have the liberty of adding however much side you want with your pasta. Simple as that. I know he was under pressure and stuff here, but given the amount of money that Gordon Ramsay does make, like, Vincenzo is right. Gordon Ramsay does have the money. He could be able to afford, like, really quality ingredients. Like, heck, if Guga can get truffle pasta for his carbonara, what's preventing Gordon Ramsay from getting, like, better ingredients? But yeah, food is food at the end of the day. If it's edible, it's edible. That was what it was for me for my dessert flatbread that I made today. But my least of it, I now have a winning formula for making air fryer pizza. A personal air fryer flatbread pizza in the air fryer, and it worked. It worked out pretty well. When I'm lazy, you just boil pasta, mix some Parmesan cheese and olive oil, ban instant Italian. Ew, not instant Italian. The best, I would say, like, the best kind of pastas you would get are the ones that you know that are freshly made, and they're still, like, they're really perishable, but you know that it's freshly made. Some brands are a lot more reliable than others, that's for sure. Did I upload to YouTube? No, not yet, actually. I have to make a highlight video just so I could be able to, like, upload it properly. Maybe, yeah. I might actually upload it to my personal vlogging channel, possibly. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Actually, while we're at it, since Vincenzo already has his video right here, but I think we could watch that like another time. But what we can watch, since you're here as well, Philip, Guga has made an upload 2 days ago, and we all know Gordon Ramsay.
Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, would you please not get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? Please, we all know that game is not the best mobile game. You're just doing it to get the sponsorship money. Oh my god. Guga, can you please just get on the Raycon sponsorship? That's right. The real Ray sponsorship is Raycon. I'm not really a fan of those earbuds, as I'm really, like, you know, these bass boosted headphones are still pretty nice for me. But I could see why there are people who would NordVPN. Yes, that's another one. NordVPN. What's another sponsor that people do get nowadays? Blue Apron. In the last decade, Blue Apron has been a YouTube sponsor as well. There's been a lot of companies that sponsor people, but at the same time, like like I don't think there's, unless you're a Twitch partner, you or like a very popular streamer. Well, I try to be popular. I mean, I don't know if like this company sponsors anybody, but would I sure love a sponsorship by them. I think the last time I drank stuff on Twitch is when I had what is it, Starbucks, and I was wishing Starbucks gave me a sponsorship, even if their drinks are just like overly priced. But anyways, if there's any recipe that Gordon Ramsay sure loves to do and absolutely has a fetish for, it's freaking beef Wellington. Now I know like beef Wellington is a classical like UK recipe, and not many American establishments would make this, but it's something to behold. And let me go ahead and skip the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship whenever he's done. And okay, all right.
This is a whole Wagyu tenderloin. It has a marbling score of 5+.
Oh my god! Did you just did I just pause in the middle of slapping that meat? Wait.
It's a
I paused him in the middle of slapping meat.
Wagyu tenderloin. It has a marbling score of 5+.
Oh my god, why did the video editor just put the slap sound effect on that? That would have been so funny. Yo, we need like there should be like a YouTube channel of YouTube poop with Guga. Like someone should just take this clip and just put the slap sound effect on it and just zoom in on his hand right there.
It has a marbling score of 5+.
Okay, moving along.
It's a product of Australia, but
hey, rep in Australia. Oh, their sister went to college in Australia. But actually, Australia is a place where you can get some pretty nice Wagyu, that's for sure. It's also a place where you can eat authentically grilled kangaroo. And just like catfish being an invasive species to water, kangaroo can be an invasive species on land. So in Australia, they would actually what's the right word? I guess I would say encourage people to like eat more kangaroo just because.
keep in mind that it's 100% full-blood Wagyu. The first step is to
Oh my
open it up
God.
and trim it. And once that was done, I was left with 3 beautiful pieces.
Look at that marbling though. Like you see the the different like bits of fat that you get across here. Now this is not as intense as Japanese Wagyu as I've seen, but man oh man. I think that's like you probably gotta have a really lovely Wagyu meal before you die, Philip. After like even if it costs you your savings and paychecks, I think that's like one thing you gotta do before you die.
This part I'm going to be using for a different video, so stay tuned for that. To make the most expensive beef Wellington in the world,
Ooh.
I have to remove this end and also the next one. I'm going to be using the middle, which is called Chateaubriand. It is the best part of the beef tenderloin. And once I did my...
Whoa. Look at those patterns. Now, this is kind of a pattern you would find on a beef short rib if you're lucky enough. Because beef short rib is actually it's like it can be a tough piece of meat. Once you cook it really down, it is nice and tender. Man, that pattern though, this is something really nice.
My first slice, wow, the marbling is awesome.
It's not that expensive here in Japan. It says all beef is Wagyu. That's true. It technically means Japanese beef. I'm talking about the really top specialty one. Although I will say though, isn't it like when it comes to Wagyu though, hasn't Kobe beef in particular be like the most hyped beef to eat in Japan, like from the region of Kobe in Japan? I think in terms of what is it, the most luxurious Wagyu, like people would probably like be like, oh, eat like a Kobe beef dinner, or like a Kobe beef like a Kobe beef teppanyaki or something like that.
All these little white particles you see are fat. Usually on a tenderloin there's none of it. It's completely red, but because it's Wagyu, it's expected. I kept the seasoning simple with salt, freshly ground black pepper, and garlic powder. Since this is a thick cut of meat, make sure you season all sides.
Oh, look at those salt flakes, though. I believe the number... Matsuzaka Gyu. Kobe's number 3. Oh. Huh. Then I guess Kobe tends to be overrated then.
Since it's now seasoned, the next step is to put a beautiful sear on it. So let's do it.
You know what else is like... You know what other Wagyu is like, one that people tend to talk a lot about? Olive oil Wagyu. Now, the main concern with that is, though, given how Wagyu tends to be, like, really oily enough, there might be a concern that it will be too oily. Like, when you're eating a piece of Wagyu, you're essentially eating, like, half meat, half butter, which is already milk and oil. If you put another oil on top of that, you're essentially eating, like, a lot of oil in your mouth. Like, it might taste luxurious, it might leave, like, a fine, like, I don't know, the texture, it feels like the texture of that will be just really off. So I feel like olive oil, like Wagyu, is probably a little bit overrated. Like, people can hype it up all they want just because, oh, it's made with olive oil. Olive oil is, like, really good for you. Olive oil is, like, a really, is the cooking oil for Italians, etc., etc. But I personally don't think it's not really, like, worth the most, like, investing in terms of, like, you know, food you gotta eat before you die. Like, caviar or truffle, a really amazing truffle dish, etc., etc. Oh, there he goes. There he goes with the charcoal. Oh, look at that sear. Look at that searing action. Oh yeah, he trusted. Did he? Yeah, he did trust it. I see the trusses on there. Cause like the beef does tend to contract and expand when it's being cooked. It's fine to not trust your steaks, but if you're like cooking a whole shape of meat, you definitely have to trust it. Oh, those sound effects.
And that, my friends, is how you put a beautiful sear on a chateaubriand. As it's still hot, the next step is to spread some Dijon mustard. You want to make sure you coat all sides, including the edges. This will give a nice traditional flavor to your beef Wellington. Now, if we were making a traditional beef Wellington, the next step would be to make a mushroom d'Uxelles. But my friends, this is not a traditional version. Instead of using the traditional mushroom d'Uxelles, which tastes amazing, I am going to the next level. And that brings us to truffles.
Oh my god. Is this man crazy? You know how... Well, here's the thing. Truffle oil tends to have a really strong flavor. Natural truffles? This might work. Let's see how he prepares them. I'll be lurking. Damn. No problem, Philip. Take care of your kid. Make sure he's well fed. Make sure he's well raised. Be the best dad you could be. And do what you gotta do, fam. I understand you. We got a lurk command, by the way, which you can do by using this. You could do !lurk, and you could trigger the lurk sound effect in the chat. Just so you know for future reference.
If you are unfamiliar with prices of truffles, let me show it to you. Check this out. How about $3,000 a pound?
Hold up. There we go. Are you do you know what you could buy with $3,000? Oh, of course you're gonna get like a lot of meals from that. Oh my god, you could probably buy one of the best computers with $3,000. $3,000 freaking dollars for a pound of an ingredient. Wow. You've got to be in the top rich class. Like, $3,000 has to be pennies to you in order for you to actually afford truffle. $3,000 would probably be like a great chunk of my bank account. And that is not going anywhere anytime soon.
This out. How about $3,000 a pound? And this little thing here, $150.
Oh my god. $150 can get you a decent graphics card. Oh no, and that's like halfway towards getting a console. Yeah, you could pay rent with this money, mailbox. It's true.
Let's just get another one. 119. As you can see, they don't get that cheap. These are white truffles, and since it's so little, it's just not enough to make a beef Wellington. Here we have black truffles. They are a little bit more affordable at $1,000 a pound. Ouch. I tell you one thing,
Ouch.
these are not cheap. But in the end, after digging throughout all of them, I chose 4, and this is what they look like. The taste of
Ooh.
black truffle is difficult to explain. It is mild, a mixture of chocolatey, nutty, and kind of
Hi, how are
earthy.
ya?
I can also describe with a subtle
Yeah, no
woody
problem,
flavor
Taekwondo.
that tastes a little bit like mushrooms. Like I said, it is difficult to explain, but something you gotta taste.
Look at that microscopic camera angle, though.
The next ingredient will be prosciutto, or Parma ham. Parma ham comes out to $8.79. That's really not that bad for what it is. And traditional prosciutto at $6.49 is awesome. But we are making the most expensive version, so we can't use this one. This is the one I'm gonna be using. It's jamón ibérico.
Iberico, oh my god. If you think that okay, so Iberico is actually the Wagyu of pork from Spain, actually. So the way Iberico porks are raised, so just like how Wagyu is, you know, the cows are given massages, they drink beer, PogChamps to beer for actually being a relaxant. They get massages, they get beer, etc. Wow. Iberico pork, they get to graze, so they get to feed out in the wild, and most of their diet tends to be full of acorns. So all that acorn they eat just makes the meat, like the profile of the meat, so sweet, and the way they were raised just gives the meat a whole different taste and texture in comparison to regular pork too.
At $85.99 a pound. Ouch. That hurts just by saying it. This is...
Let's see, what does it have? Pork, ham, salt, sugar, acidity. Regulator E331 conservatives. I don't know how to feel about that, fam.
the most expensive ham in the world. Wow. So after getting it and bringing the package to my house,
He still brought the package to his house because Guga just wants to dump his money on some fancy ass food.
I opened it up and this is what it looks like. If you've never tasted, it is sweeter than the regular prosciutto. It's also not that salty, and the fat is wonderful because it just melts in your mouth. It is the best ham in the world. Now that we have all the ingredients ready, the next thing is to get some clinch plastic. Then I put down my Iberico ham, followed by a thick layer of black truffle.
Whoa.
Then I put my Chateaubriand right on top. The goal here is to use the clinch plastic to wrap everything around it. Since the Iberico ham starts melting on contact, I decided to use my tweezers. You don't want to let that go to waste. But being very carefully, I wrapped everything around it and made it as tight as possible. The goal in the end is to have a nice cylinder shape.
Okay.
Now that I'm done, it
That
goes
looks-
in the refrigerator to firm up for 30 minutes.
That's pretty
Using
solid.
parchment paper, I got my puff pastry. After 30 minutes in the refrigerator, it firmed up nicely. All you have to do is unwrap it and lay it right on top. If you skip putting it on the refrigerator, it would not look like this. It's just going to completely fall apart on you, and that's not what you're looking for. But now
Nope.
the next thing we gotta do is to wrap the puff pastry all around. At this stage, it does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be even. To make it perfect, I like to use clinch plastic. And it is the same process as we did before. Just wrap it around tightly and squeeze the edges. That will give you a perfect cylinder. Just like before, we want it to firm up, and for that, I put it back on my refrigerator for 30 minutes. The next thing I'm gonna do is for decoration purposes only. Using this tool here will give me a nice fancy finish of puff pastry. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is roll it on top and it will give you a nice design. By that time,
Oh,
my beef
he loves
Wellington
to
was
use this
ready.
tool.
Since it's nice and firm, it is now easy to work with. Now all there's left to do is to spread some egg wash. And for that, I used 2 eggs and made sure that I covered the whole thing. To make sure I'm cooking this to perfection, I am going to be using my wireless thermometer. I'm shooting for an internal temperature of 120 degrees Fahrenheit. But now I say it is enough talking and it is time to cook it. So let's do it.
It's just baking. What more could you do? Oh yeah, you could do that, put it in your smoker. Ooh. Yo, look at that color. That's a PogChamps color right there. Whoa. Look at that Maillard reaction you get there. That's a fancy way to say, look at the color gradient that you get in your beef. That's what we call a mired reaction in the kitchen. Oh my god, look at those juices! Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I want to thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
No. Get to the food. Get to the food, Guga.
I hope to see you guys there so we can play together. But now, let's get right back to the video.
All right, everybody, this is my beef Wellington. What do you think, Angel?
I haven't had beef Wellington in a while.
More than a year ago.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a long time.
With that being said, this one is quite special. Yeah, very special, as a matter of fact.
A special beef Wellington, which is already special.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. So it's special all the way to the max. But it worked out everything great. I wish the gray band wasn't as big, but when you're pre-searing it and you sear it really hard with the charcoal, you know, it gives you a nice, beautiful crust, but at the same time, it does gives you a great band. I'm gonna put it real close here to keep it kind of warm for the
Oh.
family.
Oh, this is good steak.
Why?
I can see the fat.
You can see some marbling in there.
Ooh.
This kid is learning so much through the years. It's even difficult to fake him or, you know, try to tell him something different. Okay, I mix up. Oh, you
You're not
already
gonna get nothing past me.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Alright, let's see what they think.
Mm. You're so hot. We got a big bite, everybody. We got a two for a while. That is so delicious in so many levels that is difficult to explain.
See, like, you ruin it.
Why?
Now I go somewhere and I get a beef Wellington, and what do? I say, oh, this is amazing. It's the best beef Wellington. How?
This beef Wellington is very, very special, Angel. You want to know why?
Because it's a good steak, and it's
What kind of steak is
beef
that?
Wellington.
Let's see how good you are.
Wagyu.
That's right. It is a Wagyu. Good job,
Happy
buddy. What else is there?
Is it truffle?
That it is truffle. Can you taste it?
A little bit.
It is truffle.
Yeah.
Because it's a fresh truffle, you don't feel it as much as the conservative ones, remember?
That's why I kind of didn't want to say it.
It's,
I was like, I wasn't
it
sure.
is fresh truffle, and we also have Iberico ham in there. So it's like,
Yeah, I tasted that.
you tasted that, it's all the way out, you know, as fancy as it gets, everybody. It is a different level than a regular beef Wellington, everybody. Obviously, everything is upgraded. The beef is upgraded. The truffle, obviously, from the mushroom. The ham itself. The only thing that is not upgraded is the pastry. The pastry, still the same kind of pastry.
It's addicting.
Like sugar.
It is addicting.
That's
isn't
what
it?
I would say. It's completely addicting. It's like little pieces of heaven.
Exactly.
You got the softness, and then you got that fluffy, like
20%
crunch
alcohol is
on the
this?
top.
Angel wants a little bit more.
Yeah,
I
this is
do not blame
2.8%.
him. We're gonna share this one here. This one is for the family, yeah? So that everybody can try. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it's worth doing a Wellington like this, absolutely. But for special
Yeah, the camera doesn't wanna
occasions
focus, but it's
only,
2.8.
because
I'm good.
obviously you're gonna go all out on this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Well, that was quite the. Oh my god, it's strictly Dumply. It's Mike Chen eating like It's Mike Chen eating food from New York. I love to watch Mike Chen actually. He has like a lot of really amazing content, and he's pretty chill too. He's like the kind of dude you'd want to hang out with and grab a bite to go. But man, oh man, Google like dumps out like so much of his money, but by the least, but this man is hustling. This man is pulling through with the YouTube content from his home, even in quarantine. Nothing's really changed about his formula. Anyways, with that being said, one time I actually looked over the heck at Uncle Roger, aka Nigel, roasting the BBC egg fried rice video. And ever since then, I never had the chance to actually react to the follow-up video of Uncle Roger meeting the egg fried rice lady, which is uploaded onto his channel, and for part 2 as well. And then Hersha also actually came out and made her own channel too. And thankfully, she has she's admitted she made mistakes. It was the people that she worked for. Let's just see what? Asian mom versus Uncle Roger's fried rice. Let's see how this goes, because I've been waiting to see this video for a while, and I've been putting this off for quite a while.
What is this? Look like dog penis in water. What?
Hold on.
What is this? Look like dog penis in water. What?
That's kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah, I brewed my own.
Does kombucha mean dog penis in Peruvian? Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna meet with famous egg fried rice lady, Auntie Hersha Patel. Auntie Hersha called Uncle Roger a few days ago and asked Uncle Roger to come to her house. This woman, I don't know what she's gonna do to Uncle Roger. If Uncle Roger no more upload video in the next few months, call police. It's Auntie Hersha. She the criminal. If I die today, please leave my Uncle Roger orange polo to my parents. They deserve a better life.
This started out really well already.
So, we finally meet. Okay, this is my home, it's my kitchen, welcome. Make yourself at home. I'm just gonna powder my face.
Okay,
so I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, Uncle Roger, wait here. This kitchen pretty nice. Got a lot of orange. Orange, Uncle Roger, favorite color. I wonder what is in this.
Ooh!
What is all this? Holy shit, this woman have so many colander. I think this woman in love with colander. She sleep with colander at night. This metal thing keep her warm.
So, Uncle Rog, I've heard on the grapevine that you really like rice.
Yeah, Uncle Roger like rice.
And you've got some quite strong opinions about egg fried rice, I've heard.
Oh, egg fried rice, Uncle Roger favorite dish. I grew up making it since I was 3-year-old.
Well, I really wanted to make you my egg fried rice, so...
You make egg fried rice?
Yeah, I do.
Not
Look, I've got rice, I've got eggs.
Not again. Not again. You torturing Uncle Roger. Hiya.
I think you're being far too judgmental.
Okay, Uncle Roger give you one chance. Before we start, I want to call my favorite niece. Hello, J-Lu.
Hi. So, I heard you broke the internet this week.
I heard something about that. I don't really know.
Uncle Roger, you don't let her use the colander today, okay?
No colander. Uncle Roger will put a stop to that.
Okay, Rog, first of all, I get some basmati rice. That's the rice that I use.
Okay.
And I use 1 part rice, wang it in the pan.
Wang it in. She loves the word wang. Don't wang anything in kitchen. That's how I got fired from a Chinese restaurant.
I'll give it a little wash once. Pour all the water out. And then go for it again.
Okay. She washed rice this time. Not bad. First step, okay.
And
Hey, what's up, Musical Potato? Not again. He still has nightmares to this day, but hey, let's give her credit. She is washing her rice before she cooks it.
this is just the way I do it, okay? And it works for me. 1 part rice, 2 parts water.
Hiya, she measure water with cup again. Just use finger. All Asian people use finger. This is magic measuring.
Well, that's pretty subjective, actually. There are Asians who will argue, though, that not all Asian fingers are created equally. My grandma's finger is not the same size as this. My mother's finger is not the same size as this. My father's finger is not the same size as this. Not even my older sister's finger is the same size as this. But, like, in most general cases, yes. Index finger, you measure that when you're using the rice cooker and stuff. But it doesn't work for all Asian fingers because it's not all the same size, and the size just happens to matter in this case. So it's pretty technical on this sort of term.
Hiya, we use cup like what? You're not scientists. Why use
Ow.
measuring cup?
So I'm going to put that...
I swear, I was just slipping my chair. I swear, this thing is just 2.8%. So I had like, what, 5.6% so far? We're good.
on the heat. First of all, bring it up to a boil. Take it right down to a simmer. Lid on. halfway, so you're letting the steam escape.
Usually when simmer, Uncle Roger like to keep the lid on the pot because
Fully?
yeah, because then the steam can steam the rice.
Where we use a steam release and then a steam afterwards.
Oh, okay. Different culture make rice differently. Just some culture is wrong. But Uncle Roger still think Auntie Hersha need to buy rice cooker. Make life simple. Buy rice cooker. Rice super easy to make. More time to spend with family.
I don't know anyone who owns a rice cooker.
Because Auntie Hersha don't have any cultured friend.
So Rog, what do you do in your spare time? Tell me about yourself.
Uncle Roger like watching TV with leg on chair. That's my favorite pastime hobby. Leg on chair, best position to sit, so comfortable.
So there's like an Italian place down the road here. So they do this incredible risotto. It's absolutely...
No, Uncle Roger don't like risotto. Risotto is wrong way of making rice, too wet and sticky.
Okay, there's a Spanish place and they do this huge paella.
Paella is too many things. They want to put too many things in the paella.
That's the joy of it.
No, Uncle Roger like white rice.
Oh, biryani.
Biryani.
What about biryani?
Okay, Uncle Roger like that. Indian people good at rice also.
Really?
Yeah, maybe except you. Auntie Hersha, you have so many weird things. Your house like a Chinese medicine shop. What is all this?
It was not Chinese, but it's healthy foods and all my spices. We've got like chia seeds, sunflower seeds.
Why you like showing off spice to people? Usually people show off, they show nice car, nice house. Auntie Hersha show nice seed. And what is this? Look like dog penis in water. What?
Kombucha!
Kombucha?
Yeah, I brewed my own!
Does kombucha mean
Yeah.
dog penis in Peruvian?
It's not a dog penis, it's bacteria.
That even worse than dog penis.
A few moments later.
So, can you see the water? It's almost all disappeared.
Hey,
At that
looks-
stage, wang off the heat,
Wang again.
lid on. Leave that for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, the rice look okay. No more sad, gloopy rice.
And it should be nice and soft.
No.
God, please, no! No!
I'm just tidying up.
Oh, almost gave Uncle Roger heart attack. See Colander again. No, Uncle Roger heart old now. Cannot handle all this trauma. It's okay.
It's okay.
Uncle Roger at first skeptical. At first was like, this woman gonna mess it all up. But now I think at least 4 out of 10.
Oh, it's just kombucha mailbox.
Oh, what a nice wok. Let me see. Oh my god, this wok is so round, so curvy. Uncle Roger just wanna rub my hand all over this wok. Since ex-wife left, Uncle Roger haven't touched anything this nice.
So, egg fried rice. Don't be afraid.
Oh no, here we go again.
Excellent egg fried rice. Yeah. Stop egging me on. Want some eggs?
How you have fan?
So first of all, I'm not going to use the rice from earlier. I've got some cold rice.
Cold day old rice for fried rice? Very good. Uncle Roger approved.
Put a little bit of oil in the pan. I've got no idea what he's doing behind me now.
Just admiring your nice wok.
Okay, so cold rice. I put that straight in.
Okay.
Usually people put garlic first. Where your garlic? You don't have garlic. So you have bacteria on your kitchen, but you don't have garlic. The rice smells very good. You can tell this wok is new because Auntie Hersha know Uncle Roger coming. So she buy new wok to impress Uncle
Do you know
Roger.
what? It's not. Can you think of any more egg puns?
No, Uncle Roger don't want egg pun.
Oh, come on. They're excellent.
One more pun and Uncle Roger gonna suicide.
So just whisk an egg, and then I'm going to put a little bit of sesame oil in.
But that one is Tesco sesame oil, not true Asian. If you buy sesame oil, buy it from Chinese shop. Tesco sesame oil, no sesame taste. You drink, you're like, is this water or is this
That
sesame
smells
oil?
of sesame.
No, I don't think you know what sesame smell like.
Just want to...
Oh, Auntie Hersha tossing rice like she work at Chinese.
Wait, yes, let's watch the replay. Let's watch the replay.
Auntie Hersha tossing rice Like she work at Chinese takeaway. Not bad, not bad. Oh, she fucked up. I knew she was faking. I knew she was faking. She never tossed rice before until Uncle Roger come. And she like, how to impress Uncle Roger? I know, let me toss Uncle Roger rice. You wasting
So
rice.
sad.
My mom would have beat me to death already.
Honestly, this is like really bad. Shall I just eat it off the floor?
Yeah. So now, Auntie Hersha, why don't you wang the eggs in?
Are they the spring onions?
Yes, this
Rog!
is Uncle Roger cut
No.
spring onion.
No, they're like massive chunks.
Uncle Roger likes massive thing because it suits Uncle Roger lifestyle. Everything massive.
Let me show you. Just tiny chop. Yeah.
So small, so tiny.
I know.
Auntie Hersha only like tiny thing inside her.
Toss that in. I just finish it off with a little bit of soy sauce.
Oh, soy sauce.
Kikkoman.
Auntie Hersha know about soy sauce.
I do.
Wow. No, I still think it's too healthy. Where your MSG? Uncle Roger bought MSG because I know Auntie Hersha vegan. Vegan people don't like MSG because
I'm clearly
vegan.
not vegan because I'm eating eggs.
Oh, okay. Auntie Hersha vegetarian, almost as bad as vegan. You drink bacteria, but you don't eat MSG.
No.
Ooh.
Should we have a toss off?
The tossing good
Let's
this
have a toss
time.
off. Yeah, good one, Uncle Rog. I'm happy with that.
No colander. Uncle Roger genuinely surprised. Can you believe Auntie Hersha owned 25 colander in her shelf and don't use one single colander? The self-control Auntie Hersha have, amazing. Taste test. Auntie Hersha, egg fried rice. What do Uncle Roger think?
This is my recipe.
It's good.
Is it?
It's good. If I buy egg fried rice like this from Chinese takeaway, I will not be that customer ever again. But for home cooking, very nice.
Alright, so I've cooked mine. I think you should show me how you do yours, Uncle Rog.
No. I saw all the abuse Auntie Hersha get. I don't want to be part of that. This egg fried rice, not bad. Not bad. 6 out of 10.
Oh, 6! Oh, I passed the number 5 mark. That's a win. Well, that is like my basic recipe.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so I've got a kind of Anglo-Indian version of it that I do when I'm trying to really impress people.
So
I'm gonna make that
Asian
for you.
fusion.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to put a few alfalfa sprouts in, and then get this little bit of garam masala, some mustard seeds, some cumin powder,
Whoa.
and then sunflower seeds. Almost forgot curry leaves. Just sprinkle a bit of that in. Add a few chia seeds, just a smattering. And then we've got the classic British staple, baked beans to keep going. And then finally, a tiny bit of Marmite. And that is your finished fusion egg fried rice. What do you think, Rog? Rog?
Niece and nephew, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel, and also go subscribe to Hersha YouTube channel.
Should we try this disgusting abomination?
Okay.
Oh my god. That is disgusting.
She totally did that on the fly. She totally did that last part on the fly, and that's amazing. You could that is totally being a comedian for you. And that's how Hersha rolls. She's a comedian first and foremost. An absolute comedian. Oh yeah, I've been watching the Try Guys lately. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty definitely at least an improvement from the last video that we saw, which was a nightmare last time. But oh no. He reacted to Jamie Oliver and he reacted to Gordon Ramsay. I don't know how to feel about either videos. Oh, what are we gonna do for... Oh my god. But it is like a basic recipe though. You don't really like... It's not a recipe you should be able to like muck up easily. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I sound like I'm gasming to just... YouTube videos alone. Oh my... But I think... I have not seen anybody disappointed with Jamie Oliver in a long time. So let's see how Uncle Roger just straight up reacts to this. Oh, he's back in his studio room where he was last reacting to Hersha's recipe. Mm-hmm. Anywho.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, and we're starting off strong already.
Oh, no, 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 no. Putting jam in rice.
Why? Why?
This is disgusting. Who put jam? Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna react to this video requested by so many niece and nephew out there. It's Jamie Oliver making
What the heck kind of face is that?
egg fried rice. Jamie Oliver is professional chef, very established. Everybody know him. So Uncle Roger think this one is gonna be good. I've been to many of his restaurants. Before we start video, niece and think this one is gonna be good. I've been to many of his restaurants.
You can't have a YouTube video without the obligatory stock photo with the watermark, guys. It's like, honestly, who wants to pay for like a stock photo company to just remove a simple watermark when you could just use the freaking picture and just leave the watermark in there? You know what? I might as well just like take whatever picture I use on Twitch and just put my Nintendo watermark all over and just call it a day.
Before we start the show, niece and nephew, please smack the like button now like you slap a bag of rice. Don't make Uncle Roger sad. Smack like button. Now let's start the video.
Egg fried rice. It's an absolute classic. And I've got a
2 seconds into video and I already see saucepan. Hiya. Where your wok? Jamie, where your wok? Egg fried rice need to use wok because you need the wok, hey. Many people asking Uncle Roger, what is wok, hey? It is the breath of wok. When you cook with wok, the wok give the food flavor. Get the wok, hey. No such thing as saucepan, hey. Jamie, you have 25 cookbook, but you can't afford one wok. Uncle Roger send you one wok for free, Jamie. No problem.
Yeah, because like when you're cooking Asian food and you go to like a conventional Asian place, and even like the street food stalls, but actually, I can even speak from experience from obviously Taiwan, but also like in Japan and Thailand and Vietnam, heck, even China, in Korea. They use a wok specifically because of the way the wok conducts heat. The way the wok conducts heat actually, well, it's so scientific I can't completely like explain it properly. But just the way the shape of the wok conducts heat in comparison to like a regular saucepan, it's just somehow the right way that it's able to like distribute heat all over the food that you're trying to stir fry and fry up in the wok in comparison to other saucepans. It's just that unique, just by like a scientific property or two. Anyways.
absolutely love making this recipe. Yes, you could do this as a side dish, no trouble at all. But actually, it's heading towards being a really beautiful dinner. So,
wait.
Yes, you could do this as a side dish.
Jamie say egg fried rice is side dish? When Uncle Roger growing up, when my mom make me egg fried rice, that is the main dish. I never tell my mom, oh mom, this egg fried rice is only side dish. Where the main dish? Where the main dish? I would have been beaten to death.
That's very true though, because a lot of Western Chinese places put fried rice as a side. Well, it's not just Chinese places in general. A lot of Asian places, they do put fried rice. They do put like lo mein as like a side item. Because like, well, in most traditional Western restaurants, you would have potatoes, your carbohydrates as your side item. But you can't exactly treat that the same way with like Asian places.
Finally slice this up, and as this pan gets nice and hot, I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and...
What? 1 tablespoon of what?
I'm going to go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Olive oil for egg fried rice? Who use olive oil for egg fried rice? Why are you making salad? Olive oil is like white people oil, not suitable for Asian dishes like egg fried rice.
And
well, technically speaking, there are Asian branded olive oils, technically speaking. I mean, the olive oil that I was using today was from a Korean market, and it's a Korean brand. So, like, that's like something we can disagree with Uncle Roger with. But at the same time, though, what I will say about olive oil is that you do have to watch the smoking point, because the olive oil can really smoke like a true trucker. So if you're not careful with olive oil, if it burns too quickly, abandon ship. You got to start all over.
And I'm going to go straight in with the onions, and we'll get them sizzling straight away.
Okay, so here's one thing I disagree with him.
I'm going to go straight in
Before Uncle Roger
with the
says
onions,
anything.
and we'll get them sizzling straight.
Okay, here's one thing I disagree with him about. Like, he's putting every single piece of the onion in there. You don't need to. You just saute the meaty part of the onion, just the white part. That's where the majority of the aromatics is. Now, if you have the leftover leafy part, that's just extra flavor. That's just like, that is the aromatic decor you could just sprinkle on top like Salt Bae. And what about the extra? Do you still have extra leafy bits? That's fine. Just mix them into your eggs. It gives your eggs extra flavor. Why does he put that all in there? Because, like, at the same time you get, like, nicely browned white bits of the onion, you're probably going to end up getting burnt leaves from the onion as well. So I really disagree with what he's doing here with his cutting board. Yeesh.
Straight away.
And no. Spring onion is garnish. It's garnish. You put spring onion as the last thing in your meal, not the first thing in the frying pan. Hiya.
We'll get them sizzling straight away.
No, you don't sizzle spring onion. Nobody sizzles spring onion. If you cook spring onion now, it will wilt. It wilt. This should be garlic. First step should be garlic.
Yeah, as I was saying, like, you can cook down the white meaty bits. That is where, like, your flavor and aromatics are. If you choose to keep in the some white bits as your garnish, like, just be wary that, like, you're really going to have a really smelly breath after eating that. Unless you really want to actually annoy someone with a smelly breath on purpose. Although that's the same thing if you're sauteing garlic. Your sweat becomes smelly and your breath just becomes amazing to vampires.
This first 3 step all wrong already. I thought you professional chef. You have website and everything. Uncle Roger don't even have website, and Uncle Roger know you fucked up.
And then I've got some packet pre-cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
Why? This is the exact same thing that Philip was just saying about pasta.
Packet. This guy owns so many restaurants, and he still can't be bothered to make his own rice. Packet rice? Imagine if you go to Japanese restaurant and you ask for noodle, and the chef give you instant noodle. That is what this guy is doing.
And rice, white rice, 12 minutes. But for stir-fried rice, you have to drain it and chill it.
You have to chill it. He correct, but don't drain rice. Uncle Roger made a whole video, 12 million view now. Of Auntie Hersha draining rice. Don't drain rice, but chill rice correct. 45 seconds in, first thing he got correct.
So for me, that feels like a good cheat. You can hear it sizzling.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
It's fast, it's hot, it's furious. We're just gonna toss it around. Right, the next.
Oh, Uncle Roger don't like the look of this. He taking ingredient from this drawer, and this drawer looks so white because Asian ingredient never come in jar. You ever notice that? Asian ingredient always come in plastic bag or bad packaging. If your packaging look this nice jar, nice bag over there, then it's not Asian ingredient.
Next ingredient. I have this in my home all the time now. Chili jam. It's
What I tell you, it's not Asian ingredient. What he doing with chili jam? Let's see.
brilliant for cooking. It's got heat, but it's also got the sweetness, and it's gonna kind of glaze.
Oh no.
That I don't understand.
Putting jam in rice. This is disgusting. Who put jam? First of all, what is chili jam? Uncle Roger know fresh chili, chili oil, chili flake. Never heard of chili jam. Is this how you trick white people to eating chili? You give them fresh chili, they go,
No, I don't actually like chili.
give them chili jam and they go,
Oh.
Chili jam is so weird thing to use. Jamie, do you know about sriracha? This is Asian chili. Just use this. No need to use jam. What are you gonna put in there next? Peanut butter. Okay, why do you go make PB&J egg fried rice? How many things can a chef get wrong in one video? Hiya!
Yeah, well, the only other thing that Uncle Roger forgot to mention is Thai sweet chili sauce. But to be honest, I I don't find that pretty applicable to fried rice. Not gonna lie. It's applicable to protein and vegetables, but not really applicable to fried rice. If you want a sticky element, just put freaking hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is mellow. I wouldn't say it's mellow. It is a concentrated flavor. It's freaking sticky, and and at least it's pretty sweet. If you want an additional sweet element, use fish sauce. I know Thai fried rice. I can't. I'm the Asians inside of me is coming out now. I don't like that. I know I'm Asian, but I don't need the Asian inside of me messing up my English. Anyways, the Thai fried rice tends to use fish sauce a lot, which explains why like a lot of Thai food tends to be really sweet because they love to use fish sauce all over the place. It can be nice, and you can also like if you want, you can also use duck sauce. Duck sauce is also its own thing, but this is the first time I heard a chili. Well, I've heard a chili jam vaguely before, but I never find myself like using it like anywhere. Anyways, let me see how much more amused I can get from Jamie Oliver just pissing off Uncle Roger. I mean, look at it. Uncle Roger's like Asian eyes are just Asians. His resting Asian disappointed face.
Nice teaspoons go in to.
Yeah, I would have just put like 1 tiny teaspoon. 2 teaspoons? That kind of feels overpowering. Oh, another thing you could do for sweetness. You could do rice wine vinegar. Rice wine vinegar will allow you to create some fond on the bottom of the pan. You could scoop that up and like brush it off the bottom of the pan with eggs and your veggies. Oh, that's just extra flavor right there. Oh yeah, if you don't know what fond is, it's basically like the sticky stuff that you get after cooking vegetable, mostly protein that is stuck at the bottom of the pan. You add some liquid to that, and you make a really lovely sauce out of it. I honestly I only heard of it at least once. I never see nobody I know uses it.
Our pan, and then just start tossing again.
He tossed very po, but he tossed all the wrong stuff. All style, no substance.
That'll start to coat every single.
Hey, what's up,
rice
Isaiah? I pronounced it right this time.
And then just give it a little splash of water.
Wait, what? What?
Why is he giving a splash of water? What?
In the middle of cooking, you put water. Oh my. Uncle Roger say, if your rice too wet, you fucked up. But if your rice too dry, you also fucked up.
At this stage, just push the rice up the side of the pan, like that. And then straight into the middle, we're going to crack in 2 beautiful free-range eggs.
Okay.
Okay, the egg look good,
And then it's time for the last ingredient, which again, to a lot of people...
He reaching for that shelf again. So Uncle Roger don't think it's gonna end well. Uncle Roger just don't like that shelf. I think it's wrong shelf for egg fried rice. Maybe during filming, they put the wrong shelf there. And Jamie's like, oh shit, you bought the wrong shelf. What I do now? And the filming people are like, we don't care. Just use whatever in the shelf.
Well, I will say, at least it looks okay. At least presentation-wise, it looks okay. But the way Jamie Oliver is preparing it is really not the right way. That it's really pissing off Uncle Roger right now. Now, I will say though, the way that it's kind of like how people make pasta. You make a well with your pasta dough. You put the eggs inside. You mix the flour with the egg, and boom, you got pasta dough. I see some Asians doing this though. They make a well in the middle of their pan. They put the eggs inside, and then they cook the eggs like that. I'm one of those people who makes undercooked scrambled eggs first, and then when my rice is almost done, I just throw in the eggs, and boom, that's my fried rice. I'm one of those people. This method works too.
People is a bit of a new ingredient. Tofu. Firm, silken tofu.
Tofu? Why your tofu in juice box? Who make your tofu? Capri Sun? When Uncle Roger buy tofu at Asian market, always come in plastic bag, plastic seal wrapping.
Yeah, that's very true. Hey, what's up? What's up, Spicy? Oh yeah, that is Jamie Oliver. This is Uncle Roger getting disappointed with Jamie Oliver. We're about to watch Gordon Ramsay make fried rice next.
No tofu look like juice box. What, are you gonna poke straw and drink your tofu?
50 grams. And what you can do
Interesting.
is just break this up.
No,
and as
no.
that cooks,
No.
What?
No.
What?
He make Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair. Baking tofu like how Auntie Helen baked Uncle Roger hot. Asian cooking, when you cook tofu, you preserve the whole shape of tofu and serve to customer. This video, so many sad things happening. He wastes the spring onion, he wet the rice, and now he tear apart the tofu like paper.
Yeah, that's soft silken tofu. If you were to go to an Asian place, if you were to go to an Asian family household, and this is the Asian speaking, structural integrity. Otherwise, if you want to destroy the structural integrity, you might as well make a piece of vegan meat. Why are you wasting? If you want tofu in your fried rice, use a firm tofu. A firm tofu has a better structural integrity in the pan, and you would actually like get more. You would get a chew out of it if that's your main protein, and not get this disaster.
I don't know if Uncle Roger can go on. This depression is too much.
I want chunks of egg and I want little bits. So the nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
What he say?
Random.
What he say?
The nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
Random is not compliment. You made food for your friend one day, and your friend say, "Why your food so random?" And Jamie say, "Oh my God, so random. Gonna start restaurant."
Season with a little salt.
Okay.
Give it a little toss to
Salt again, no MSG. But Uncle Roger talk about MSG. Too many video now.
mix it all up, and then we're ready to serve. Get a bowl. Put a little oil.
This guy loves
What?
olive oil like how Auntie Hersha love colander. He put olive oil on everything.
What? What's the need for adding more oil to the bowl? Okay, I'm agreeing with Uncle Roger here. Is this guy really freaking making a salad? Now, I know fried rice can be oily, depending on who cooks it, but there is no need to add extra oil into the freaking bowl. I love Gordon Ramsay, but not familiar with Jamie Oliver. Jamie Oliver is another legend in cooking, with alongside Gordon Ramsay. Although Gordon Ramsay has more of that robust personality that everybody has known him for, but he got that personality from his mentor. Yeah, I know Rocket League went free to play, but it's not really a game I would find myself like playing for hours. Actually, I do have it downloaded, I think.
Do you shower with olive oil also? Don't go get massage from Jamie Oliver. He will put olive oil on your body.
But olive oil is good for you. Olive oil is actually good for you. You can actually consume a little bit of olive oil to slow down some alcohol. Oh yeah, if you're still there, Spicy, I actually drank a total of 5.6 alcohol today. This can is just freaking 2.8. I am fine. I've had stronger.
rice dishes and that kind of street food, which is beautiful. It's often associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If by healthy you mean disgusting, then Jamie, you are right.
You could have that as a meal. I think it's the time to have a little...
This rice looks so wet. Look at this. You can see your reflection inside. Mulan is gonna start singing when she sees this rice.
So silky and delicious. Looks fantastic. And it's really good fun to make.
Jamie is professional chef.
Oh my god, it looks so weird. I'm like looking at this picture right now and it just looks so weird. Like, it's even like, for some reason, it's actually kind of triggering my OCD right now. Like, I know fried rice is a rustic dish and whatnot, but you see the little specks of green onions? They look so sad in there. And not only that, it's not firm tofu. He used silken tofu and it just looks so weird. It just doesn't belong in regular fried rice. Ugh. My eyes are completely confused. My brain is confused.
All the step he messed up. Does this guy hate rice or something? What else have he done with rice? Oh, this guy, I think he just hate rice in general. Maybe he's sponsored by Potato Company. They are competition. Uncle Roger don't like this Jamie Oliver recipe. Too wet, no garlic, no MSG. He break the tofu, no wok. It's all wrong. Subscribe to Uncle Roger channel for more video. See you next time. Bye bye. Hello. Yeah, this wire is so annoying. Uncle Roger hate recording video like this. Niece and nephew, if you want to sponsor Uncle Roger AirPods, let Uncle Roger know. Send me AirPods Pro. Not the cheap AirPod, regular AirPod. AirPods Pro only. Uncle Roger like the good life.
Actually, were you streaming earlier, Spicy? Let me go ahead and give you a shout out. I think you were just doing a short stream and whatnot. And of course, you're in Eastern time like me. As expected. Also, at the same time, oh my god, Hersha actually reacted to this. Hold on, before we watch the Gordon Ramsay video, and we watched like one Gordon Ramsay video enough today with an Italian chef reacting to Gordon Ramsay making carbonara. I want to see how Hersha reacts to this.
But it's also got the sweetness and it's going to kind of glaze.
Oh, no,
and help-
no.
I mean, if we're looking for a silver lining, it's kind of taking the heat off me, isn't it?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Hersh.
Hold on.
But it's also got the sweetness and it's going to kind of glaze.
Oh, no.
and help-
Wait, hold on. Why is my YouTube not expanding? What
But
the
it's
heck?
also got the sweetness and it's going to kind of glaze.
There we go.
No.
Maybe you could if you want.
If we're looking for a silver lining, it's kind of taking the heat off me, isn't it?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Hersh Patel and this is my YouTube channel. So I know last week I was all rice is over, it's getting boring, let's move on. Yeah, I'd like to retract that statement please because rice is still very triggering for many of you.
Oh, no.
And this time it's not me! It's Jamie Oliver! Fun fact, I once went to Jamie Oliver's house.
Yeah, but what did you do?
Help my friend hang some curtains. I did speak to him though.
What did you say?
Hello.
What did he say?
Bye.
Aww.
I thought the best thing to do in this situation was that Auntie Hersha did a reaction video to Uncle Roger's reaction video to Uncle Roger watching Uncle Jamie cook egg fried rice.
Okay, let's go.
Uncle Roger gonna react to this video requested by so many niece and nephew out there. It's Jamie Oliver making egg fried rice.
Okay, I just needed to stop there because that is quite triggering. Every time I hear the word egg fried rice, I just start sweating a bit. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, she was the original meme lady. She was the original lady that got memed on. The pressure's off her shoulders now, and now she knows. Now she's gonna see how Uncle Roger gets so triggered and stuff.
Now let's start the video.
Also, Hersha's a comedian. She's a natural. She's a natural in front of the camera. She was just employed by the crappiest of cultural inappropriation of companies in Britain. Anyways.
Egg fried rice. It's an absolute classic. And I've got a
2 seconds into video and I already see saucepan. Hiya. Where your wok? Jamie, where your wok? Egg fried rice need to use wok because you need the wok. Hey.
What is wok hay? Wok hay is the breath or energy of a wok. So I can use this for my full moon crystal healing energy ceremony tonight.
You cook with wok. The wok give the food flavor.
I told you she's a natural. She's a freaking comedian.
The wok hey. No such thing as saucepan hey.
Oh, I beg to differ, Uncle Roger. Just ordering a hay saucepan right now. Oh, and they do a saute pan as well.
Jamie, you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I swear I'm not like 100% drunk right now, but like she is killing it right now. Hersha is an absolute legend right now. I gotta watch more of her comedies.
Have 25 cookbook, but you can't afford one wok. Uncle Roger send you one wok for free, Jamie. No problem.
You're gonna send Jamie a wok? You didn't send me anything.
Yes, you could do this as a side dish, no trouble at all. But actually, it's heading towards being a really beautiful dinner. So
Okay, wait. I'm just gonna have to stop there. Sharp knife. Oh god, the wrist action. One more time.
you could do this as a side dish, no trouble at all.
Jamie says egg fried rice is side dish. I never.
Okay, I see.
Oh, mom, this egg fried rice is only side dish. Where the main dish? Where the main dish? I would have been beaten to death.
Okay, Roger, your mum sounds intense.
Every Asian parent ever.
I've never known anyone to get so disproportionately angry about food.
What you doing? Drain the... Oh my god! You're killing me, woman! Hiya, drain the...
That was the one that started it all.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
I'm gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil and
What? 1 tablespoon of what?
I'm gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
Olive oil for egg fried rice?
Jamie. If it's one thing that Roger hates, it's using the wrong type of ingredient. Never, ever, ever, in any case, ever use the wrong type of ingredient. I mean, I don't know exactly what type it should be, but just don't use the wrong type, okay? You also need to remember, never, ever, ever, ever cook something in the wrong way. Ever!
And then
Whoever edited her video is amazing.
cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
Packet rice?
Ready cooked rice? No judgment. It's already made. Clever. Wish I'd thought of that.
You have to chill it. He correct, but don't drain rice. Uncle Roger made a whole video, 12 million view now of Auntie Hersha draining rice.
Yep, this is that was 12 million views in like August Taekwondo. I don't know if you were following the internet memes, but Uncle Roger is the original guy who reacted to BBC's egg fried rice video, and the host herself is just reacting to Uncle Roger reacting to Jamie Roger making the same thing.
Okay, guys. I know that this might be triggering for you, but just stay with me. Here in the UK, I've gathered many packets that are telling us to drain the rice.
Ew.
So the big question here is, who do we blame? The brands, the governments, the rice, the system? We should totally start a movement. I wonder what I should call it. Rice Way or the Highway? The only way is rice. Rice? Comment below if you have any ideas.
Rice Rage United. Rice Rage United.
You can hear it sizzling.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
It's fast.
That's good.
We're just gonna toss it around. Next ingredient. I have this in my home all the time now. Chili jam. It's
What I tell you, it's not Asian ingredient. What he doing with it?
got heat, but it's also got the sweetness, and it's gonna kind of glaze.
Oh no. Putting jam in rice. This is disgusting.
Hide your Asian parents. This this really does disgust people sometimes.
Who put jam? First of all, what is chili jam?
If it's anything like my onion jam, then it's bloody delicious.
She was prepared with the onion jam. Oh my god, I need to watch more of her content. Yo, if you guys remember the Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife meme from the last decade, that was a very OG meme. I am all about OG memes.
A rough oat cake, some vegan cheese, bit of jam.
Is this how you trick white people to eating chili?
Yeah?
You give them fresh chili, they go,
No, I don't actually like chili.
Oh my god, that's a really good impression of my neighbour.
It'll start to coat every single rice grain, and it'll shine in the most beautiful way. And then just give it a little splash. Water.
Wait, what? They say if your rice too wet, you fucked up. But if your rice too dry, you also fucked up.
And if it's a bit medium, you've also fucked up.
Like that. And then straight into the middle, we're going to crack in 2 beautiful free-range eggs.
Are they organic though?
Good. And then it's time for the last ingredient, which again, to a lot of people...
He reaching for that shelf again. So Uncle Roger don't think it's gonna end well. Uncle Roger just don't like that shelf. I think it's wrong shelf for egg fried rice. Maybe during filming, they put the wrong shelf there.
Speaking of interiors, Roger, I love that you've got a photo of yourself in the background. I think I need to do that.
No, no.
I mean, if we're looking for a silver lining, it's kind of taking the heat off me, isn't it?
The nice thing about this stir-fried rice is it's kind of random.
Random is not compliment. You made food for your friend one day, and your friend say, "Why your food so random?" And Jamie say, "Oh my god, so random. Gonna start restaurant."
Okay, that is funny. That is funny.
Get a bowl, put a little oil.
This guy love olive oil like how Auntie Hersha love colander.
What are you on about, Roger? I don't like colanders.
She just wears one on her head. Oh my god. I tell you guys, she's a natural.
Do you shower with olive oil?
You know what's actually really funny? Like, hold on, let me wake up my mouse. The one she's specifically wearing is actually fits her hairdo, just like if you find the right top hat for Marge Simpson. This is the exact same analogy. That's so funny. Or it could just be the alcohol having an effect on me.
What about, Roger? I don't like colanders.
Do you shower with olive oil also? Don't go get massage from Jamie Oliver. He will put olive oil on your body.
I swear, I'm only on 5.6%. We're fine. With hydration.
Do not use olive oil for a massage. It's shit. Yeah.
See? Olive oil is good for you. It's good for, it can be good for your skin, it could be good for your health and taking care of alcoholism.
Associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If by healthy you mean disgusting, then Jamie, you are right. It's all wrong. See you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, Jamie. I'm sure you've got a way thicker skin than I do and you don't even care about any of this. But if you do need some moral support, I'm there with you. You bring the olive oil and I'll bring the colander.
Hope you enjoyed that episode. Please do like, subscribe and share if you did. Please remember that we're making comedy here, so please don't be nasty to Jamie. He's a really nice guy. I should know. I've been to his house. See you guys next week. Take care. Lots of love.
Well, the moment of truth is here. Yeah, it does remind me of the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. It does. It really does. Anyways, all right, the moment of truth is here. The one and only Gordon Ramsay. How much can Gordon Ramsay mess up this time? Or actually, but given the thumbnail though, Uncle Roger it looks like he's nodding, so I'm curious. This piques my interest.
Change the what?
Change.
Hold on a sec. We can't start an Uncle Roger video without him. Wait, this is uploaded when? 5 days ago. This is recent.
Change the what?
We can't start off a video without like Uncle Roger pausing the video and reacting to something the chef did and decides to do that's not part of his decision-making process. Also, I just noticed he has a haircut.
Change the what?
Change the walk. Gordon have 2 walk. Oh my god. This video sponsored by ExpressVPN. Niece and nephew, when you surf the internet, everybody can spy on you. When Uncle Roger steal Wi-Fi from coffee shop, all the hacker can take Uncle Roger personal information, like my credit card, my bank account, and my belt phone case. I use ExpressVPN to stay safe. Uncle Roger also use ExpressVPN to unblock content. I live in UK, Netflix UK, so many movies not on there. So sometimes I use ExpressVPN, change my country. I trick Netflix into thinking I am watching from US and now I can watch my favorite documentary, Great British Bake Off. Uncle Roger use ExpressVPN on my phone. Open the app. The app only have 1 button. What app have 1 button? So simple. This is more simple than my calculator. You press the button and now you save. You can watch all the weird thing you want to watch, but don't be dirty. Don't use ExpressVPN like that. Find out how you can get 3-month ExpressVPN for free. Use the link in description below. expressvpn.com/Uncle Roger. Today is...
You know what's actually really funny? When I like fast sped the video, he actually ended up saying Uncle Roger. But you know what else? It's like, man, I am also not sponsored by ExpressVPN. I would love that sponsorship though. I need to push out more content.
The big one. This one video, so many niece and nephews sent to me. Want Uncle Roger to review Gordon Ramsay, Indonesian egg fried rice. Uncle Roger always listen to niece and nephew. So smack like now. Don't let Uncle Roger set. Smack like button now like how your parents smack you.
Pause?
Who is Gordon Ramsay? Let me see. Gordon Ramsay. He is British chef. Hiya, British chef again. Uncle Roger don't have high hope for this video. British chef let Uncle Roger down
Oof.
so many times now. They mess up egg
That was a
fried
very
rice.
low oof
So
I said.
simple dish. Egg fried rice only have 3 ingredients. Egg, fry, and rice, and you still mess up. I think Uncle Roger will hate this video.
Right, welcome back. I'm using eggs, but some leftover rice to do.
He say leftover rice? Oh, okay. First step correct.
Do a beautiful fried classic rice, the nasi goreng. This is.
Oh, and he say nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is Indonesian word for fried rice. I think Gordon downloaded Duolingo.
And look at the grains. The grains are huge. Okay, and this type of rice is only grown.
Oh yeah, Gordon. Yeah, touch the rice. Fill up the rice. Sorry, Uncle Roger got carried away. Been too long since Auntie Helen left.
It takes on so much flavour. I'm going to fry off the eggs first. Start this off. Again, we all have leftover rice.
I want to know, Gordon, where are you filming this? It seems like you are in middle of nowhere, like stranded on an island, and then you suddenly decide to make fried rice. Why? Why you can't afford studio? Why you go deserted island make fried rice? Is this Cast Away but for egg fried rice? Why you here?
To sort of sweeten everything up. And because everything moves so fast, you need to be super ready. So I'm going to quickly just chop the chilies.
Actually, I like that Gordon cooking outside. Many Asian people, we have 2 kitchen. Outside kitchen and we have indoor kitchen. Indoor kitchen, useless. Only to impress guests. If guests come, we go indoor kitchen, chop mango, that's it. But if we use outside kitchen, then when you know real food coming, if you go visit some Asian people house and they only make food for you with inside kitchen, they don't like you. Go away. They want you to fuck off.
You need to sort
That's not necessarily 100% true, but to each their own.
of get some heat in there. Over that, I'm going to start grating, okay, the galangal. I just want all that sort of...
Galangal. Galangal is authentic Indonesian ingredient. Oh, he know about galangal? Not many white people know about galangal. A bad chef would just use ginger, or even worse, chili jam.
to the rice. But it's got a really nice, dense, sort of spicy chai feel, and those blossoms at the end.
I think Gordon got every step right so far. Just one small thing, maybe you need better skincare. You got all the good cooking skills, maybe you need some moisturizer. But don't worry, go ask Jamie Oliver for his wet rice, put the rice on your face, moisturize instantly.
Right, whisk your eggs lightly. Look at the colour of those yolks. Beautiful. Get that all nice.
Oh, what I see? What I see?
Lightly. Look at the colour of those yolks. Beautiful.
Why don't we actually film the color of the yolks? Like, why is it all on... why is it all on him?
Touch of all.
Gordon Ramsay have a wok. The wok look charred on bottom. That means he used the wok before. Very nice. It's not like he know he need to make fried rice, then he buy a new wok. No.
Nice and warm. Okay. I want to sort of get that round my wok.
I also really like the stove he have. It's full of fire, this stove, and it looked like clay stove. It looks so heavy. And he cooking in middle of nowhere. That means he made a poor Indonesian guy carry this stove for him all the way to middle of deserted mountain. Uncle Roger, like, this is secret to good egg fried rice. Torture.
The cooking. As that starts to cook, let it set and then break it up again. Right, change the wok.
Change the wok? Gordon have 2 wok? That is 2 more wok than all the British chefs out there. Oh my god. Even Uncle Roger at home, I only have 1 wok. Uncle Roger faithful to my 1 wok, but Gordon Ramsay is wok fuckboy.
Get the rice in. Rice goes in. Beautiful. Now we start toasting that and frying that and mixing that.
Ooh, so much wok, hey. I like.
Okay. A little touch of samba in the middle. Fry that off. A little touch of the rang dang. I want mainly the oil.
Sambal and rendang. Okay, Gordon Ramsay know his Indonesian ingredient. This is the correct red paste, not chili jam. I think Jamie Oliver went to Indonesia once. He had sambal, and then he loved sambal, and he remembered, oh, the thing is red paste. Come back to UK, he go to Marks and Spencer, and he just buy any red paste he finds.
Put in there. Get that literally frying off. Beautiful. And then
Sambal and rendang also very smart to put into egg fried rice because you can put all the MSG in your sambal. This is how we trick white people to eat MSG. Why you fear MSG? So weak, so weak. Many people say MSG bad for your body, but Uncle Roger say good food is better than body.
mix in. Well, keep it nice and hot. Now, have you got any fish or chicken or even beef left over?
Yes, fish, chicken, beef. Gordon Ramsay, not vegan. Gordon, if you want to use chicken, use the chicken behind you. They're just right there. They're right there. This chicken's so stupid. Hiya. Chicken, if you want to stay alive, don't go near chef who's cooking egg fried rice.
Keep the heat in the wok. Okay. Literally.
Nice tossing.
Give that a really good toss. It stops the rice from sticking together.
Fuyo, that is good tossing. Fuyo is another Uncle Roger slang. Fuyo means opposite of hiya. You use hiya when you're disappointment. You use fuyo when you impress. Many niece and nephew asking Uncle Roger if it's okay to use the word hiya in real life if they're not Asian. Is it racist? Uncle Roger say, no, it's not racist. Everybody should use the word hiya. Increase your vocabulary. You sad, you angry, you disappointed, all the emotion inside the word hiya. Hiya is the MSG of word, all the flavor inside. Your bus come late, hiya. You run out of milk, hiya. Your baby born with 3 arms, hiya. Doesn't matter if you Asian, white, black or green, everybody should use hiya, especially green people. Green people need to use the most hiya because your skin green, that is sad life. Hiya, green again today, so sad.
Oh my god. You know what, with all these hi-yas he's saying, I might as well just put the hi-ya as a sound effect on my channel. Or just have hi-ya randomly trigger when someone says a random word.
And then away. Beautiful.
Ooh, another good tossing. This guy like Cirque du Soleil but egg fried rice. Chill, 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 Gordon, relax. Why you in such a hurry? You cook fried rice like you're running late for airport.
Now that's beautiful. Fried rice. Now.
Oh no, Gordon. You left 5 grains of rice in your wok. Your mom coming to beat you up now.
Now. That is rice to die for. It's fragrant.
Why he out of breath?
That is rice to die for.
You bake fried rice, not running marathon. Uncle Roger, like, this is how you know egg fried rice good. If after cooking the fried rice, the chef looked like he got COVID.
Let me know in the comments what you think of that.
This is very impressive video. Maybe only thing he do wrong is use fork to eat his fried rice. Because in Southeast Asia, we all use spoon to eat rice. Nobody use fork. Fork is for salad and cake only. Good job. I like this guy. Uncle Roger gonna show Gordon respect and call him Uncle Gordon from now on. Let's see what else Uncle Gordon done in his life.
Can you get his attention, please?
Do something well
Chef.
done. Can you just shut the fuck up for 30 seconds? Don't whistle at me. I'm not your fucking dog, yeah? You look more like a dog than I do.
Oh my god, he yelled at customer too? This is amazing. Uncle Roger love yelling at customer also. Why you be with him so pussy? Can't even handle spice. Many people tell Uncle Roger, customer always right. And I say no, Uncle Roger always right.
I'm allergic to vegetarians.
Oh, I see.
I come out in a rash and my skin starts getting irritated.
He hate vegetarian people also. Oh my god. No animal product. You go your life just eat leaf. Uncle Roger like yelling at vegan people because what can vegan people do? They too weak to punch you. Niece and nephew, go tell Uncle Gordon on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on everything. Uncle Roger want to collab with him. I want to taste his good egg fried rice with galang gao. Uncle Roger approved. This is very good video. A+++. See you next week. Bye bye.
One thing, isn't it A star? Because technically the grading system in the UK is not A+, it's A star. Anyways, don't ask me how I know that random fact, but oh, at least we finally find something that Uncle Roger's impressed with. Because right now, well, I mean, he was semi impressed with Hersha, so at least there's that. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Ah. There's like so many videos I still have to catch up on and stuff. It's amazing, really. Man, oh man, oh man. Now what do I want to do? But yeah, that's egg fried rice for you. Cause like I'm still amazed there's actually people who can actually mess up the simplest of dishes. I am such a food fanatic. And just, well, it happens. It just happens. What more could I say? I mean, I suppose I could do a little bit more YouTube, and I have been watching the wait. I'm curious about this one.
She cooked with MSG? Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna be loving this one.
She cooked with MSG? Oh my god. MSG is salt on crack. Don't need salt. Salt is sold 2005. Hello, niece and nephew. It's Uncle Roger. Today, Uncle Roger gonna react to Chinese cooking video sent to me by a fan. I think this video, they are making scrambled egg with tomato. Uncle Roger, I never seen this video before. Don't know what to expect. Are Chinese people better at cooking than BBC food? Let's see. Let's see.
番茄炒蛋看似简单，其实第一步你们就做错了。
What? Too many things happening. Too many things happening. This is not... I thought this was supposed to be cooking video. Teach you how to make scrambled egg and tomato, but... Why all this Kung Fu Dragon Ball bullshit? What is this? So many things going on. Uncle Roger need to take a break and start from the beginning. I think this is just like not actual cooking recipe tutorial. This is just social media funny video. So let's start from beginning. Change my mindset.
Here we go.
Okay, good. At least she don't use induction stove. She use actual fire. Sorry, Uncle Roger sweating because now it's summer in UK and people in UK hate air conditioning. Uncle Roger suffering. If you want to sponsor Uncle Roger one aircon, let me know. You will be my favorite niece.
He says aircon. I say aircon too.
This is how cheap Asian people are. We don't like to pay electric bill. We don't want to pay water bill. So we take electric and water from Sky. Growing up, Uncle Roger never pay for electric bill, just steal electric and water from neighbor. Asian people be very cheap. Sometimes Uncle Roger don't even want to pay for Wi-Fi. Uncle Roger just go to coffee shop, buy one coffee, $3, stay for 5 hours. The cheapest office anywhere. And what is she wearing on her shirt? It says, they will ignore you until they can't. She used Kung Fu to make omelette. Nobody ignoring you. People scared of you. Nobody ignoring you. Many Asian people, we like wearing shirt with English word. I see that many times in Asia. It's like white people, they like getting tattoo of Chinese word. We all think we very cultured. So that's the water. Okay, water on tomato. Okay.
It can't be real.
Okay. Don't spin knife around. That very dangerous. You spin knife around, you slip, the knife cut your toe. Now you only have 9 toe. How you go about your life only have 9 toe. That is very sad. 9 toe people are the worst people. Where she get chicken from? From ceiling. How you store chicken in ceiling? That is not very nice to chicken. Don't store chicken in ceiling. It's not free range chicken. If you store any pet in ceiling, that is animal abuse. Wait. How can that chicken lay egg? That is rooster. That is male chicken. How you make male chicken lay egg? Is your kung fu that good? You can give chicken a sex change? She make the chicken lay egg, and then when it's done, she just throw chicken out. Hiya. That is how Uncle Roger, ex-wife Auntie Helen, that is how Auntie Helen treat me. She use Uncle Roger, and then when finished using, she throw me out just like chicken. How you... Wait, what? Uncle Roger gotta watch this again.
Yeah, I need to back that up.
Crack egg, but the 4th egg is piece of shit. How you crack egg open and its shit come out? How? Then she throw the shit to cat. Is that what you feed? You feeding shit to your cat? This woman, she abused the chicken, then she abused the cat. Hiya.
Oh,
Don't
no.
give this woman any pet. They will need therapy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a vinegar and white pepper. Wait. Replay. What's she doing with the egg? How you have all this kung fu skill, but you need washing machine to scramble egg? Of all the thing that she can do, she can't whisk her own egg. So sad. Did Uncle Roger see what I just see?
Mm-hmm. Salt, sugar.
She cooked with MSG? Oh my god. This is Uncle Roger first time seeing cooking video where the chef used MSG. This is best cooking instructional video. Uncle Roger loved MSG. Since my last egg fried rice video, many people asking me, what is MSG? And Uncle Roger want to say MSG is king of flavor. It's better version of salt. MSG is salt on crack. If you have salt at home, throw it out. Don't need salt. Salt is sold 2005. Now all the cultured people use MSG. MSG make everything better. Uncle Roger should have put MSG on my marriage. Then maybe Auntie Helen won't throw me out like chicken.
Oh my god. That sounds miserable, but yeah. Technically speaking, like, there's not enough research to support that MSG actually does have an adverse effect on your health. It's that everybody has different bodies, everybody has different health conditions and stuff. MSG has an adverse effects on different people. If you think about it, and like, there's a lot of snacks out there, like chips, a lot of chips that you eat, a lot of crunchy snacks that you eat, they have MSG in them. So if you don't get sick from eating chips and other crunchies, then you don't get sick from MSG. Simple as that. MSG is just a flavor enhancer. Although, if you really want to actually like confuse your taste buds, and try umami powder. It's like an ascended level of seasoning that is so completely different from MSG that it's something else, just like truffle. Anyways, GG's monosodium glutamate. That's literally what MSG stands for. Monosodium glutamate. It's literally like complex salt and sugar.
Notice how in this whole video, full of kung fu, full of shit from egg, full of everything, but no colander. Uncle Roger liked this video. Very authentic Asian cooking. It's like Bruce Lee meet Master Chef. Next week video is Uncle Roger going on Zoom date with Auntie Jenny. So subscribe now and turn on notification if you want to know what happened during that date. Also go follow Uncle Roger on Instagram. Bye bye.
Did he say go on a date with hold on. Did he actually upload that video though? Oh no. Okay. What the heck?
Uncle Roger have the exact same mic.
Hold on a second. This is going to be an interesting one. So before we go on a break, I need to actually seriously watch this, so that way we can at least hit the decent 3-hour mark.
Roger have the exact same.
But yeah, it was like one of those videos where I actually seen a rise in those videos nowadays. I think it's just from that particular channel that's been like floating around on social media, where there's been so much video editing done with that one lady who's just doing a lot of kung fu martial arts to cook her food, and you don't have to do all that. It's just like, you could just be like me and just be like a filthy casual and just BS his way around the kitchen as a home cook. But but I watched a lot of like Chopped growing up and a lot of like Food Network shows growing up, so I pick up a technical thing or two, and I still learn to this very day from both the Asian and the West side of things, so you get the best of both worlds. Tomato egg though, it's not, there are people who enjoy it. I'm not one of those people. I prefer my tomato the Italian way, not the Asian way. But to each one their own taste buds. You get a similar flavor profile, I think it's then like I think paella? If you put eggs in paella, kind of, yeah, that could work.
Same mic. 有着我便有着你，真愛是永不死。Hello, niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today is big important day because today Uncle Roger gonna go on Zoom date with Auntie Jenny. Oh, so exciting. This is Uncle Roger first date since cold-hearted ex-wife Auntie Helen left. Auntie Helen heart so cold, Uncle Roger don't even need fridge in house. Her heart so cold, you put leftover on her chest, it stay fresh forever. But Uncle Roger don't know how to prepare for date anymore. Been too long. What do people do for date now? Hopefully Uncle Roger still have sex appeal. I want to be uncle on street, but hot young nephew in the sheets.
Jesus Christ, calm your libido. Now, I know guys have a tendency to just get really horny, but Jesus Christ, calm your libido. Oh my
Uncle Roger also bought bow tie. Hopefully Auntie Jenny impressed. Uncle Roger don't know how to wear this. Hiya! Too long never used bow tie. Okay. It worked now. Bow tie, so fashion. Sure must impress Auntie Jenny. Must not forget to comb my hair also. How I look? So trendy, so fashion.
Oh my God.
Uncle Roger ready to go on Zoom date now. But first, Uncle Roger need to put my leg down from chair. Not
exactly.
Because Uncle Roger upset. It's because more polite.
A few moments later.
Oh my God, you're so pretty. You even prettier over Zoom.
Oh my goodness, you're not too bad yourself.
I bought new bow tie just for you. What you think?
Looks so nice, Uncle Roger. Little bit cool.
Oh, little bit crooked. Oh, okay. Uncle Roger not used to wearing bow tie.
So fancy. Auntie Jenny like.
Uncle Roger haven't been on date in 5 years. So nervous.
Uncle Roger haven't been on date in 5 years.
So lonely.
Oh my God.
Always alone.
Wow.
Very sad.
Uncle Roger, same.
Really? But Auntie Jenny is
Yes.
so pretty. How come no man come after you?
Auntie Jenny is picky. Need to find the right match. Not a lot of guys who like the Tai Chi, like to go to the market and slap the watermelon.
Good match is hard to find.
Oh my God, yes. Okay. That is a thing a lot of us Asians do to find the best watermelon. We slap it like... I'm not gonna say another analogy there because otherwise I feel like the alcohol is gonna make me say something very stupid.
So for this,
But you get the point. Asians do like different things to actually find the right food and get make food the right way. I think you'll probably find us in our most territorial behavior out in our little Asian towns or markets, how we shop for things. Oh, don't get started. Don't get started on Asian females, please. Don't get me started on Asian parents saying, "Oh, don't disgrace us," or "Don't disgrace us," or "You make us lose face," or like Asian females having one to be like extremely over the top bougie and everything. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Mexicans do that too. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gotta be like an old-fashioned method that still works. You know what's actually something I haven't tried yet? It's a Chino Latino place. There's plenty of those in New York City, but given the current world events, I'm only left to make my own Chino Latino food, which is not the worst thing. Wait, actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna break away from YouTube for a second. What do you call? Hold on. If it's like Chinese, if it's Chinese Latin, then what the heck do you call Taiwanese Latin? I'm interested. Latin Chinese, okay. So this is Spanish. So what do you do if it's...
Taiwanese Latino.
Taiwanese Latino. Why did I say that with an accent? I'll think about that. Taiwanese Latino. You guys heard that, right? That was pretty loud. Let me just Google translate. Pronounce it again.
Taiwanese Latino.
Okay, that was way too slow. You're drunk. Go home. Your accent is good. I mean, I'm not a. I didn't take linguistics in college, but like sometimes people's languages just interest me sometimes. Also, I just realized is my... Oh no, my microphone's off. Okay. I was just making sure. I was like making sure like the external microphone on my camera is like not acting weird. Okay. Continue.
This date, Uncle Roger prepared a meal for myself, and I made egg fried rice. I got recipe from BBC Food. Hahaha, just kidding.
Auntie Jenny, make the egg fried rice.
Oh my god, your egg fried rice looks so nice.
Thank you.
Uncle Roger approved. We got so much chemistry already. Oh my god.
Uncle Roger, I'm feeling the love.
Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair, but now my third leg is standing up.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Sometimes Uncle Roger like dirty joke.
Auntie Jenny love a good dirty joke.
Oh, what's your favorite dirty joke?
Auntie Jenny, come back later. I tell you on second date. Can't give it all away, okay?
Right, so Auntie Jenny, where are you from?
Auntie Jenny from LA.
LA so far from Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger live in London. Hiya.
How Tinder going to do us like that, okay? Finally find the perfect match and you're 6,000 miles away.
Tinder playing with Uncle Roger feeling. One day maybe we can meet. Maybe Uncle Roger can buy a pigeon. Send Auntie Jenny a letter.
So Uncle Roger,
yes?
Did you make your own fried rice?
Yes. Uncle Roger know how to make egg fried rice since I was 3 years old. This is Uncle Roger, best dish ever. Because Uncle Roger, when I was younger, I worked in Chinese takeaway and I was child labor. Let me show you Uncle Roger favorite possession. Uncle Roger don't have many valuable thing in life. Uncle Roger have no kid, no wife, no pet, no dog. But the most valuable thing to me is my rice cooker. Oh, sorry, don't mean to kiss rice cooker in front of Auntie Jenny. Uncle Roger have this rice cooker 10 years now. Lasted longer than my marriage. But this rice cooker is an Uncle Roger kit. I bring it to school. Sometimes I sleep next to it. Sometimes I take bath with it and then accidentally electrocute myself. But it's worth it. It's the sacrifice parents make for children. Don't worry, I will never cheat on you unless it's with my rice cooker. Do you have rice cooker, Auntie Jenny?
Auntie Jenny do not have rice cooker. Auntie Jenny had to decide between rice cooker and my most prized possession.
It's a karaoke mic. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Because Uncle Roger have the exact same mic.
Yeah, you have the same one?
It's like the world want us to be together. Auntie Jenny, let's do karaoke together. Look at this. Let's turn on the mic.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
This mic sounds so cute, sounds just like Uncle Roger. My favorite singer is Cantonese singer Jackie Chung. When Uncle Roger younger, many people say I look like Jackie. But then Uncle Roger always say Uncle Roger better looking. Let me show you a few songs. 有着我便有着你，真愛是永不死。
When 我愛你有多深，我愛你有幾分。
Wise men say only fools rush in.
2 minutes
5
left.
hours later.
Oh my god.
I think we got along so well. When can I see you in real life? So we go karaoke together. I can bring you to the pub, eat some rice, feed some duck. We have nice life together.
Uncle Roger, feeding duck sounds so nice. I also really like to eat ducks.
No, we feed the duck. We don't eat the duck, we feed. This duck belong to the pub, cannot eat. No. Duck you see hanging from Chinese restaurant, that's not duck from pub. That's duck from market, different duck. In the UK, if you eat duck from pub, you get fined, it's illegal. Uncle Roger got duck secret. Uncle Roger not allowed in US anymore because last time Uncle Roger tried to go to US, I was deported.
Huh?
Because Uncle Roger tried to bring crispy pork into LAX.
Uncle Roger, are you a criminal?
No, not criminal. Criminals smuggle heroin and cocaine. Uncle Roger just smuggle crispy pork because I miss food from home. But the customs officer, they don't like crispy pork. They are all vegan. If Auntie Jenny and Uncle Roger, if we have children, if they are vegan, we don't want them. We throw them away. We give them off to a Buddhist temple. So Uncle Roger cannot go to the US because deported by vegan people. What if Auntie Jenny come to UK London, come visit Uncle Roger here? What you think? Can you do that?
Auntie Jenny will do anything to see Uncle Roger. I will go to UK.
I hope I get to see Auntie Jenny on second date sometime.
Auntie Jenny would like to see Uncle Roger on second date.
Bye. That was such a nice date. Uncle Roger not have so much fun in a long time. Auntie Jenny is my true soulmate. Maybe Uncle Roger can now move on from my ex-wife.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who calling me at this hour? Must be my best friend Tony. I bought
Whoops.
new bow tie just for you. What you think? I forgot the lyrics. So I'm nervous singing in front of you.
Goodness, you're not too bad yourself. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh my god, that's adorable. Anyways, what were you saying, Musical Potato? Singing something about like languages and stuff. Currently learning Japanese, and something interesting is the Spanish vowels sound the same as Japanese vowels. Okay, language similarities that people don't think too much. It's kind of the similar case with like the written language for the written Asian languages, because apparently like Chinese tends to be like a genesis for Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. Korean, not exactly so much, but there is some similarities in sentence structure and whatnot. So some, in one way, shape, or form, some languages are related to each other. Like, in the grammatical sense, I think with Spanish, it tends to be related to Italian and French, like the trinity of Romance languages. And then German is its own thing. German has, like, the only roots that it has is probably just some ties to English. Because if English is made out of, like, multiple languages around the world, with Latin being a huge part of what makes English what they are. But at the same time, we have different types of English depending on where you're from, because everybody speaks different Englishes. We have a lot of different American accents. We have the Southern accent. We have like we have like the East Coast accent. We have like we have people who speak different accents in the West Coast. We have people speaking Midwest accent with different Englishes. There's people in the UK and a bunch of different regions of the UK who speak different like variations of their accent too. Oh. I listen to Portuguese and I pick up on certain words, but then my brain can't figure it out. It be like that though. It really be like that though. It legit be like that. Oh, it's Ingo eating Gordon Ramsay food for 24 hours. Except the video is by BuzzFeed, even though it's not. Inga's legit a cutie though, but she is really talented. That's for sure. Anyways, I need to go ahead and take a quick intermission. I think we've hit a good break point here. I'm gonna turn some background intermission music in the meantime. I might just pop up and write more YouTube videos. I'm actually enjoying myself. Pretty enjoying myself, kicking back, relaxing, turning on YouTube, chilling with you guys. It's a pretty great way to relax. To finish off the night for while celebrating 1.5K, and I might work on my September like commissions that I got. I have like 3 that I could do, maybe. I mean, it gives me something to do, and since I haven't received any September requests in a while, I'll think about that as I take my quick intermission break. In the meanwhile, if any of you guys need to stretch and grab some water, get yourself a bite or something, and hydrate and whatnot, feel free to do so. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn on some background music, and I shall be right back after this quick message or two from Twitch's sponsors.